He was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality, he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIP's accredited pharmacies. Learn more at awarerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
A suspect is in custody after the fatal stabbing of a woman at Norwood Skyline Chili Restaurant. The incident happened Tuesday at Skyline on Montgomery Road. The victim was taken from the scene to a local hospital where she later died. She's been identified as Alyssa Hill. 37-year-old Rick Wright is charged with her murder. Authorities are continuing to investigate a fatal head-on collision in northern Kentucky. The accident happened Monday evening on the AA highway in Bracken County. Darren Johnson was driving an SUV that went left of center and hit an oncoming pickup truck. He died at the scene. The other driver was taken to UC Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. A Lawrenceburg, Indiana man is facing charges with reports that he fired shots from an AR-15 style rifle inside his apartment building early Sunday morning. The gunfire went through the walls of the Knoll Park apartments at around 3 a.m., with one round reportedly coming close to hitting a sleeping 5-year-old child. No one was hurt. Jared Herrezo is charged with criminal recklessness and intimidation. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
Lincoln, Bobingan, Bonana, Pineapple, Fingan, Feed, Fine, Momingan, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. I'm just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock actually to 12:45 today. I got to get out of here early, and the real Terrence Howard will fill in. He'll give me 15 minutes. How about that?
Boring.
He'll be all right, because I'm going to leave him with the lines full. And all he'll have to do is take the calls. How about that? Well, is that good enough for you? Can I do any more for you? You want me to just take my phone and talk to you on the phone?
That'll work, Mr. Ware. I'll need somebody to talk to because I don't think anybody's going to be here.
Oh, boy. They love you, Terrence Howard. They love you. And I'm going to show you how much they love you at 12:45.
All right. We'll see, Mr. Ware.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. All right. There's a lot going on. Man, where do we start? And I was I had a meeting with Alicia Reese and her staff maybe a month ago at that Skyline Chili in Norwood. And I think I saw the lady there. Yeah. I think I saw her working there. But anyway, the guy comes in and kills her. She was his ex. And I guess he wanted her back. And she said, nah, baby, nah. And he pretty much ended her life and pretty much ended his also. Because he'll be in jail for a long time for doing that. Walking into her job and just killing her. Stabbed her to death. And what a way to go. Jeez. And the cops caught up with him at a bank over there in Norwood. So he will be arraigned if he hasn't already this morning. Yeah. Peabo Bryson. Remember we talked about him on Monday. He suffered a heart attack. We thought it was a heart attack, but it was a stroke. And he died at the age of 75. Man. 75. I knew we were somewhere around the same age. And he was an Aries. I do know that, but man. And I think we've got over our 3. They came in 3s and 4s and 5s this time. I'm telling you. Jeez. It always seems to happen like that. When one goes, you can expect others to follow. Well, one of the January 6th defendants who admitted he was ashamed of his actions on January 6th, he now works for the Pentagon. You know, what the? And then Trump just picked somebody to head the CIA and all this. This guy was a financial guy in the housing industry. Come on. And they say he wasn't even qualified for that job. Trump doing his own little DEI. You talk about DEI, he's doing the same thing that he says DEI is. It's just, I mean, I just don't know what to say about this guy. Democrats vote him, impeach his ass now. Elon Musk is expected to become the world's first trillionaire. I think later this week his company is going public. When that happens, he'll be a trillionaire. You can't even comprehend being a trillionaire. Can you even comprehend that much money? And a lot of that money he got off the backs of the taxpayers. And he's hardly paying any taxes, I'm sure. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Elon Musk will be a trillionaire, the first trillionaire ever. I mean, we look at billionaires, we say, man, they got a lot of money. Billionaire? You can't even comprehend the amount of money that you have if you're a trillionaire. It's just, you can't even comprehend it. His son will never have to do anything in his whole life if he doesn't want to. Man, I just can't believe that. It's just crazy. The Somerset bar shooter. You know the guy that stormed into the Somerset bar and shot this guy? He shot the guy because the guy owed him $75. The guy owed him $75. And you're going to go to jail for $75. And he's going to do a lot of time, too. That's attempted murder. $75 debt. And is it worth you going to jail for $75? I just can't believe. Some people are just stupid. That was just a dumb move right there. That's just crazy. $75. And see, it's some dumb people in jail. It is. Just like the woman who crashed the car and got out with the hammer and hit the guy over the head with the hammer. And that was so dumb for her to do that. She's going to jail whenever they catch her at Crime Stoppers. If you know her, call 513-352-3040. She needs to be in jail. She's very dangerous, let me tell you. And something happened to me this morning as I'm driving down the Ronald Reagan Highway. A guy was fighting with his wife while driving. And then I'm coming up on 71, and the traffic was backed up. So I had to stop, and I looked at my rearview mirror. He's over there swinging, trying to hit her, and coming up on, not looking where he's going. I'm like, oh, no, stop, you fool. And she made him look. She was like, look, and he stopped just in time. And I'm like, man, I wish I could get up beside this guy and just tell him how I feel, But they never did get to the side of me. So, me, I just stuck my arm out the window and gave him the finger. I just had to do it. Because he was beating her up, driving, and almost ran into me. So he deserved the finger, let me tell you. He deserved it. I mean, and then because I noticed he was going from side to side. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Is he on the phone? And then as they got closer, I'm seeing him reaching over, hitting her, And, jeez.
Now, when you say side to side, you mean he's going in the lane side? This
Yeah,
car was
going swerving, swerving,
okay.
Swerving, yeah. Swerving in the lane. And, man, that was a close one. Trump hits a new low in his latest approval rating poll. I mean, what else? Every week, he's reached a new low. People don't like Donald Trump, but they're afraid of him. They are afraid of him. Anybody he nominates, you should not vote for the guy. Anybody Trump touches, you should not vote for him. It's just crazy. Because if he endorses them, they're going to be his patsy. You know that. They're going to be his patsy. Michelle Obama has revealed her pick for her favorite podcast guest. Who do you think it would be? Dave Chappelle. She loves Dave Chappelle. She said he's the smartest person she knows. What about Barack? He's smarter than Barack? What's up with that? Maybe other than Barack. Remember yesterday we were talking about Scott Pelley. We were giving him high fives and everything. Way to go. Way to stand up to your bosses. Well, he got fired. 60 Minutes will not look like it's looked ever this coming fall. I think maybe ABC would be the one, maybe NBC, but they should start another 60 Minutes. Maybe they could call it 59 Minutes. I don't think they can take the name 60 Minutes, but they could call it 59 Minutes. Yeah. And get these guys from 60 Minutes who are leaving, put them back together again, and start their own 60 Minutes. I think if they're not that afraid of Donald Trump. Everybody's afraid of Trump. I think Disney might be a little afraid because a lot of their ABC stations are up for FCC license approval, and they might be afraid to do that. But I don't think NBC is beholden to Trump in any way, so they might be the network to do it. They might be the network to have their own 59 minutes, and then you can use the other minute for commercials. There you go.
it's going to take a generation to repair the craziness that this man brought upon us. We're so deep in a deficit financially.
Yeah.
Our position in the world, people don't respect the United States anymore.
Nope.
They think we're crazy.
Yep.
And it's just so much going on, Mr.
And be
Ware.
careful when you travel abroad, people from the United States, because they don't like you over there. Let me tell you. Well, Cheryl Long sent a letter to Ndukwe, Chin Ndukwe, and threatened at least one of his housing projects in Cincinnati. And she sent him a letter back in April. Says any outstanding requests or awards for development from his company not already under contract will be negated. Yeah, until his code enforcement issues are addressed and an audit to ensure compliance is completed. Well, Ndukwe says, hey, we've sent people out there. We've done everything you say. We're up to code. Yeah. She says, your actions do not represent the conduct of a good partner or developer. Yeah. So she says, I am responsible for looking out for the safety of my employees and the public. Since that letter was sent, city officials said Ndukwe's company made the necessary fixes to his property, and then they approved him for a $2.5 million incentive for an affordable housing project in Walnut Hills. So here we go, another affordable housing project. And if you move in there, make sure you read the lease all the way through and have them explain to you if your rents are going up, how much will they go up? I mean, the housing looks like it's pretty good. It looks like it's going to be pretty nice. But, and you know, everybody will be trying to get in there at those low rents, only to find out a year later your rent will be doubled or tripled. So make sure you read the fine print on those contracts. That's all I'm saying. I'm just looking out for you, my people. Make sure you read the fine print. I'm glad things worked out for the people at Victory Vista. And, our condolences to Karamia and Karamia's family. Condolences to them. She passed away, I think it was last week. Karamia. Yeah, she was feisty. And they made her a deal. She could stay there. But she was raising hell in the beginning. And then after they hooked her up, we never heard a word from her again. They probably say, okay, we're giving you this. Stay off the radio. Stay off that Lincoln Ware show, raising hell. Yes. But there we go. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back. And I guess Lieutenant, we got Detective Todd Green today. Yes. Tiffany Green is still on assignment. Training. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. 1230, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley.
Go to hell, Black Lion. What's up, Jerica? What's going on up in Dayton, D-Town? Well, I was surprised with my Duke bill this past month. It wasn't even $200. You know, I was shocked. Of course, the weather's been where you really didn't need any heat. You really didn't need any air. You know, it's been that way. So I was shocked. Got a letter from the Great Parks. They're probably saying, we don't want your walking club up there any longer. I hope not. Oh, boy. Oh, they sent a little thing here of the parks. Yeah, did they drain Winton Woods? They were supposed to. I thought they were supposed to drain Winton Woods and do some work on Winton Woods Lake. I see a lot of people out there fishing. There's a lot of fishers. People love to go fishing out there in Winton Woods. They be sitting there with their little fishing poles and going to town. What? Columbia is, they're rioting in Columbia?
Then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
1230 The Buzz. Streaming live on your computer. Log on to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters, check in with Detective Todd Green, in for Tiffany Green. Detective Green, how you doing today?
Good morning, Lincoln. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. What's going on?
Hey, I got the word for the day is comply.
Okay, there you go. Comply. Yes.
I just completed 16 hours worth of training with the new taser. It's called the T10.
Mm-hmm.
Just do what these people tell you to do, Lincoln.
Yeah. Is this a more powerful taser? Will this take you down right away?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Just do what they ask you to do,
Right,
Lincoln.
I know it. You can deal with all that stuff later, but you don't want to get tased out there. Because sometimes you might fall flat on your face.
You don't want to get bit by an alligator. Just leave the alligator alone.
Man, is that what they call it?
It has a little bite to it.
Oh, boy. Now, did they tase you?
Originally, when the first taser came out.
Okay.
Not in this new training. Oh, no, they can't do that now.
Is that powerful, huh? You're like, no, this is not part of the job. You know,
this is not nothing to play with.
Jeez, I tell you. All right, who are we looking for today?
Today, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is looking for Brian Johnson. Mr. Johnson is wanted for felony duty of registration. Brian Johnson is a black male, 41 years old, 6 feet and 175 pounds. Brian Johnson has a history of sexual imposition, aggravated menacing, and criminal trespass, and was last known to live on Elberon Street in West Price Hill. Also, McLean Morris is wanted by the Ohio Adult Parole Authority for felony parole violation. Mr. Morris was originally charged with flight to avoid prosecution. Mr. McLean Morris is a white male, 49 years old, 5 foot 6 inches and 150 pounds. McLean Morris has a history of resisting arrest and was last known to live on West McMicken Avenue and Over the Rhine. If anyone has information on where police can find Brian Johnson or McLean Morris, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right. Who was that resisting arrest? Who was that?
McLean Morris.
Okay, well, next time they're going to hit him with that taser.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. I tell you. Now, is this in use now, this new taser?
Yes, they're training, and when you come out of the 2-day training, you'll be equipped with the new taser. So they're out there on the streets now.
Oh, boy. All right. Comply. That's all I got to say.
Comply.
All right, Detective Green. Good talking to you.
Okay, Lincoln. Talk to you later.
All right. 352-3040, night or day. Cash money for your clues. And he said this new taser has a bite. The alligator, it has a bite. Yeah. Don't tase me. My hands are behind my back. Just don't tase me. There you go. It's good to get those tips there. Hey, you get into a scuffle with the cops, you better comply. You don't want this new taser. Anything new is always upgraded and better. Let me tell you. It'll probably go through clothes, too. You know, a lot of times in the wintertime, people have on these coats, and you can't really, the taser might not work on them. I guess the best thing, I probably would shoot at their below the knees. I'm sure the coat wouldn't come down below the knees in most cases. So I would get them like around the, just below the knees, hit them with that taser right there, and that'll drop them to the ground real quick. Yeah. I'm not a police officer, but sometimes I play one on radio. Let's go to James. James, how are you?
What's going on, Mr. Ware, man? I was just calling, talking to Mr. Terrence, and I wanted to ask him. I said, nobody never called in and see how old is that boy now. Since he was a baby then, so
who
he got to be a little older now, but in his 20s, somewhere around there.
Who are you talking about?
The boy that was in the enclosure with the Harambe.
Harambe. Well, let's see. He's a teenager now.
He's a teenager now?
Yeah, I think he was like 3 or 4 back then. That's been 10 years ago. So he's a teenager now.
Well, yeah, I wonder where he live at now. Do he live in Cincinnati still, or in Momsville?
I think so. His mother worked at a daycare somewhere in the Cincinnati area.
Okay, I was wondering about that because nobody ever called in about that and mentioned about him, where he lived at, or anybody called in about the mom or something like that. That's all. How you been doing anyway?
I'm doing great. Good. Yeah.
Good.
I'm hanging in there.
That's good, man. My Sunny Soul Classic, I want to hear something from Heat Wave.
Okay.
You got anything from Heat Wave?
Yeah, we got a lot of Heat Wave. I got a feeling I'll be playing a lot of that Sunday. Heat Wave.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks for your call. Yeah, did I play Heat Wave last week? I don't think I did. That was always a great group. Some of the members out of Dayton, Ohio. He started off on chapter 5. Whoa, let's go back to chapter 1. I know. He just, I was talking to Terrence Howard about that boy. And what boy? He's got to be grown now. Who are you talking about? Okay, yeah, he's a teenager now. Because it's only been 10 years ago. So he's got to be a teenager by now. And I wonder what he's saying to himself when he hears the news about Harambe and everything. I wonder how does he feel about that? Does he feel good or bad about that? Does he feel sorry that I climbed over there and got into the gorilla area? I don't know. I just wonder how he feels now. I know somebody that's got her number, and they never did give it to me. They said she didn't want to talk to nobody, and I was trying to get the interview with her. Yeah. They talked to everybody except her. She would not talk. Yes. Oh, boy. Leave that family alone. Too much concern for Harambe. Harambe reached the halls of Washington, D.C. Let me tell you. All right, before we go back to the phones, we'll take another break, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. 1230, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
This is Ricky Smiley on the Spot, where legends get loud, real, and sometimes a little reckless.
Ricky Smiley on the spot. No script, no rush. Just super real conversation.
This ain't your average talk show.
Let me thank me. Y'all want to talk about Lil Durk?
I think that's actually a problem, and it's direct.
I got a feeling he's never been back to the zoo since. Oh, boy. One of the last living original Heatwave members still resides in Dayton. Oh, okay. Jerica? Do you know him, Jerica? And what is his name? It was the baby's fault that he wanted to play with the gorilla. It was the parents' fault. Oh, so, okay. So what she meant to say, it was not the baby's fault that he wanted to play with the gorilla. It was his parents' fault. I think that's what you wanted to say, Debbie Sanders, but it didn't come out that way. Reread your post there, Debbie. I'm sure sometime down the road, Sea Breeze. Yeah, Jerica's from up there in your area, Paul Harvey. Somebody is agreeing with something Brent Beard said. It couldn't be anything good about me. If he said something about me, it couldn't be good, but she agrees with him. Where is it? Okay. Overseer officer. Oh, boy. You're talking about the officer Todd Green, overseer officer. Oh, boy. Anything new is not always upgraded or better. Look at the auto industry as a whole. Well, the newer the cars, the more electronics they have in them. They're driving by themselves now. That's not an upgrade. This summer, our youth will be tased. Not good at all. Their hearts will not be able to handle it. They don't have to be tased if they're not fighting or rioting or doing something. They won't be tased. Just saw Champ Pryor's video with Stanford on Hawkeyes Live. It was hilarious. People, okay.
It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
The revolution will not be televised. Will not be televised. It sounds just like you could, if I get the words to Gil Scott-Heron's The Revolution Will Not Be Televised, I could go right through there.
I'm glad someone is enjoying this, Mr. Ware.
Yeah.
I'm glad you are.
Yeah. I mean, I have to. I mean, do I have a choice? But you need to find out if we could loop some of those songs there. I don't know. Can you talk to anybody at YouTube? Can you actually talk to a person?
I could probably Google it and find the answer.
Yeah,
I could probably do that.
Okay. All right. 513-749-1230. Last week we were talking about the infant mortality here in Hamilton County. And somebody wrote a letter to the Enquirer. You've seen the recent headlines. Too many babies die before their first birthdays. Too many babies are born too early, which comes with lifelong health risk and challenges. Hamilton County's infant mortality rate rose in 2025, and every loss is a tragedy felt by families and our entire community. Yeah. And I just don't know. I guess, we know that safe housing, quality health care, stable jobs, and a strong social connection support well-being by reducing toxic stress, which can harm pregnancy and birth outcomes. Okay, yeah, that's true. But then she goes on to say, historically, black communities affected by segregation, residents face higher air pollution and environmental hazards linked to pregnancy issues. Data shows black babies are 79% more likely to die before their first birthday in Hamilton County. Man, that's not good odds at all. 79% more likely to die before your first birthday. That's not good. I don't care what. Geez, what is going on in Hamilton County? All right, let's go to the Pharaoh. Pharaoh, how you doing?
It's all right, Lincoln.
Did you ever hear anything from...
I ain't heard a word, Lincoln. I ain't heard a word.
Okay.
Lincoln, but I'll talk about that some other time. But I want to say a few things if you allow me to. You know, I listened to Doug Springs the other day, and he mentioned me. And, you know, I've known Doug a long time. Mm-hmm. Doug probably didn't even know that I even know his brother, Norman. I remember when his brother Norman was, you know, jogging everywhere, you know? I remember Doug and Norman from years ago.
Now, refresh my memory. What did Doug say about you?
I mean, he just mentioned me, you know, in terms of what I was talking about when I called the other day.
Okay.
But anyway, Lincoln, but I've known his brother Norman, you know, stuff like that for years. But anyway, Lincoln, you know, this is Black Music Month, right?
Yes.
Lincoln, it's very seldom that I've talked about myself personally, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to talk about my years as a DJ. Do you know, Lincoln, I was so innovative in terms of my music playing. Every DJ in Cincinnati, I played from 1975 to 1995 as a DJ, 20 years. Every DJ in Cincinnati played the top 40 music. If they played in clubs, they played the top 40.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And in between that top 40, they would throw in maybe an oldie but goodie here and there.
Yeah.
Every now and then. But I was innovative, Lincoln. I came and started DJing from the day one, playing oldies but goodies all night long. It wasn't about no top 40, see? I played the music from the 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s coming in the door. People wanted to challenge me. I can't imagine. I can't tell you how much money I made over the years. People challenging me, the songs that they didn't believe I had. Music they hadn't heard in 40 years, 50 years, they hadn't heard it. And ain't nobody got that song anymore. I play it for them and get their money. So they challenge me on it. I bet you ain't got such. I play it for them and get their money, you know?
All right.
I got music, Lincoln, that nobody has. Like, for example, why I never asked you to play anything for me on Sundays?
Because we probably don't have
Because, no, you more than likely don't have it.
Yeah.
See?
Name one.
Because,
Give me
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Play Shake a Hand by Faye Adams, 1950.
Well, we would never play that. I mean, that's so far out of the demographic there. I mean,
I'm saying, Lincoln,
any songs from the 50s, come on.
The people who would come to the clubs when I played,
yes,
they asked about these kind of records.
Yeah.
Play Be Ever Wonderful, Ted Taylor, 1959.
Yeah.
Play that.
Yeah.
See? No, you don't have that. Play Sing for Me, Barbara George, 1962.
Yeah.
Play that.
Yeah.
Play the Isley Brothers, The Cow Jumped Over the Moon. See? You don't have these records. This is why
because there's very few people still alive that remember those records.
But, no, Lincoln. If anybody who's in their 60s and 70s, they would remember those records. But they don't ask about them because, see, people don't have that music anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have it. See, this is the kind of music I listen to. This is why I tell you I don't go to clubs.
Yeah.
Because that's why I say TC don't even have it.
Yeah, but
you can't play this music for me because
but nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that music when you're out at the club. Even at an oldie party.
Oldies, Lincoln. The oldie but goodie era, Lincoln, was 50s, 60s. The oldie but goodie was 80s and 90s.
I know it was 50s and the 50s and then 60s.
50s and 60s were the oldie but goodie era.
He plays some 60s songs, but they're pretty much mid-60s and on up.
Lincoln, see,
Motown stuff.
Like, for example, Pledging My Love, Johnny Ace, 1954. See, these are the songs that I grew up with. You grew up with, if you remember them.
I remember them. I remember them.
I'm saying, but who has them? I got them.
Pharaoh's got
them.
them.
And I play them, and they're not scratched up. They play them like I bought them yesterday.
And
like,
when you died, did you will that music? Did you will that music to anybody?
Yeah, my sister.
Okay.
I willed it to my sister, Lincoln, in my will. But anyway, Lincoln, like I said, I have a lot of things that a lot of people don't have. Just like, for example, that DVD that I sold you. Remember from the Jazz Festival? Remember Tina Marie?
Yeah.
That you was introducing her? Remember that?
Yes.
When you bought that from me?
Yeah.
Who else has that?
No one.
No one.
Only
this
you,
is what I'm trying to tell you. I have these things that no one else has. This is why I'm saying, and I tell you one final thing, Lincoln.
Yes, quickly.
I am the only DJ in Cincinnati who made other clubs close early on the night that I played. I'm trying to tell you, Lincoln. Mr. Kelly's, Frankie's. It used to before it became Brandy's when it was called Frankie's.
I remember Frankie's. Yeah.
See, before it was called Brandy's, what it is now.
It started off as Frankie's.
Yes, they closed at 9 o'clock. Mr. Kelly's closed at 9 o'clock. The French Quarter.
What night were you at Skipper's?
Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Mr. Kelly's closed. The French Quarter's closed at 9. Why? Because everybody would leave there and come to where I was playing.
Okay.
I was a hell of a DJ, Lincoln. I played for private parties. I played for weddings. I played at Hartwell Country Club. I played at the UAW Hall out there in Evendale on Reading Road. I played everywhere for them 20 years, Lincoln. I was a hell of a DJ for the years that I played.
All right, Pharaoh, I got to run.
All right.
Thanks for your call. We got to give that arm some rest because he's definitely been reaching over his back, patting himself on there. Okay. The other clubs closed down because Pharaoh was DJing on Wednesday night. I'm glad I was at Mr. Kelly's on Thursday nights. You know, I'm glad Thursday night was my night. I wouldn't want to go up against Pharaoh. Man, I'd be playing to nobody. They just closed it down. Lincoln, your Thursday nights, your Wednesday nights has got to go because everybody's down there listening to Pharaoh. Skippers was only so big. So every black person, all those clubs he named, they couldn't fit in Skippers. So I know they didn't go to leave those clubs and go to Skippers because only so many people could get in there. And I think people like to be packed in. They like to be in packed places. But you could only get so many people in the old Skippers. Then when they expanded it, they moved to a new place. It wasn't the same. It was too much room. It wasn't the same. All right. Let's take a break, and we'll come back after listening to the greatest DJ of all time, the Pharaoh. 12:30, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this.
James Muhammad said, stop it. Just stop it. Pharaoh wrote Rapper's Delight and is in possession of the original recording with him doing each person's part. Okay. He says his music collection is worth $40,000. He said he's been offered $40,000. I think it's time to sell, Pharaoh. It's time to sell it. I don't know if your sister's going to take care of those records like you are taking care of them. I think you need to let them go. You know all the songs that you have. She don't know any of them probably. And she's not going to take as good care of them, or she might sell them right away. After you die, she gets them, she sells them. The smaller the club, the bigger the party. You got that right. That's ZZ. I think that's ZZ Hill had that song. Smaller the club, maybe it was Mel Waiters. Who was that? I know somebody on YouTube will tell me. Was it Mel Waiters or ZZ Hill? The smaller the club, the bigger the party.
Let me get Pharaoh to call back in and answer that question for you.
Oh, boy. That's probably him calling now. Pharaoh was the inspiration for the song Last Night, a DJ Saved My Life. Remember that song? I have quite a few. I have no use for Pharaoh's music. You know? I'm glad he doesn't ask for a request from songs from the 50s. You know? Jeez. Oh, it's Mel Waiters. Okay. Okay, I thought it was one. I couldn't remember whether it was ZZ Hill or Mel Waiters. But that's a good song. They play that a lot over at the Grenadier. TC plays that. Parktown was better in the old spot. Then they moved. Yeah. It is Black Music Month, and we can't even play any black music. Jeez.
Not doing your show, no.
Right. I have to make it all up on Sunday.
There
you go.
That? There you go.
Yeah.
Get all your 50s songs lined up there. Show Pharaoh what you got.
Yeah. Take a letter, Maria. Remember that song? You remember that? You don't remember? He said, address it to my wife. I finally, anyway, he's having his secretary write his wife a letter because he found a new love. He's going to make a new life.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
12:30 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
.1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show till 1 o'clock this afternoon. I got some guests coming up later on, too. So if you see them come in, Terrence, let me know. I think we got OZ and Malcolm coming in. They're getting together on some things for First Friday.
Now, what time is this going to be? What time's your... what time are they coming in so I can be on the lookout for them?
I think around 11:30.
Okay.
I think they said 11:30. All right, and then I got somebody calling in from, where is she calling from? I'll figure that out too. But, yeah, we got a couple of guests coming up, and we'll get to them. Let's go to Bill, then Ed. Bill, how are you? Yo, Bill. Maybe he's gone to sleep. Bill. I don't hear the recreation sound. He's not at the center. I don't hear any sound. He must be asleep. Let's move along. He'll wake up and call back. Ed, how are you?
Hey, doing well. Lincoln, how are you?
I'm hanging in there. What's going on?
Yeah, I wanted to second the emotion on Michael Farrell. He is, in my opinion, the best DJ, especially club DJ I've ever witnessed.
Yes.
He really, at Skipper's on Wednesday night, the club that right down the street from there was open on Wednesday night also. That was, what was the name of that club right down there? But anyway, that was empty, and Skipper's were full. You couldn't get in Skipper's on Wednesday night. It was something else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wednesday nights was a big night at Skipper's. But everybody in town couldn't get in there. But, yeah,
no,
it was a big night.
It wasn't that large.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Brandy's were right down the street, but then walking distance.
Yeah.
And you could walk from Skipper's down to Brandy's,
right down to
Brandy's
Brandy.
be empty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was called Frankie's then. Frankie's.
Yeah, and then it turned into Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the judge of a good DJ. You know what that is, and that is
how many people up on the dance floor.
Absolutely. Yes. I mean, and I can't remember a time when the dance floor was ever empty at Skipper's.
Yeah.
It never was.
Yeah.
He kept everybody out there. It's just fantastic. And I haven't seen anything like that since then.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to second his emotion.
All right. Corvette Ed, we got you.
Okay, brother.
All right, we'll talk to you. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln, we're with you. Somebody said, right, Frankie's. I forgot about that. Yes, it was Frankie's. And Frankie used to be in Aaron Pryor's corner. He used to do something with Aaron Pryor. And Frankie, I don't know if he owned, I think they just used his name for the club. I don't think he owned it. They just used his name. And there you go. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln, we're with you. And, man, I just can't believe you're not safe anywhere anymore. to get stabbed to death while working tables at Skyline. You're not safe anywhere, folks. You are not safe anywhere. You figure, I'm a waitress at Skyline. That's the safest, one of the safest places. Who's going to come in here raising hell? And then you get stabbed to death.
Well, you would think all of the people that's either sitting in a restaurant or working there, it would discourage someone from just showing up.
I know, yeah.
To hurt someone.
Yeah.
And some people, they just lose their mind and they go crazy, and that's what happens.
Jeez.
It's been an uptick in crime in Cincinnati lately, though. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, it's getting worse
every day. And then somebody did something. They closed down the Norwood Lateral. I think it was the Norwood Lateral this morning, looking for some guys that did something, like 4 of them, and they had to shut down the Norwood Lateral to catch them. It's crazy. And I saw the people on TV with the street takeover. Yeah, I don't know who these people are.
I told you.
Man, they look weird. What the hell did they come to Cincinnati for?
I have no idea.
And I'm glad I guess today they vote on passing a new ordinance on they'll impound their car for 6 months. And I don't know what the charges will be, but if you do that here in Cincinnati now, they're going to take your car for 6 months.
I think the first offense fine is like $1,200 or something like that, and the second offense is like double that, $2,500 or something.
But they're going to take your car on the first offense.
Yeah, they're going to take your car, and then you got to pay for the impoundment fees and
all
all those
you'll
things.
never get that. They'll be auctioning that car off at the city auction. Does the city still have that auction? They used to have an auction. The city did. I don't know if they're doing that anymore. Everybody's upset with Tom Brady because Tom Brady said that NFL players who are on the practice squads, he says when they're called up to play, they're not ready to play. He said they're just happy with being on the practice squad, and they just do enough to stay on the practice squad because they make pretty good money on the practice squad. And he said they don't care if they ever get called up. They don't care if they ever get called up. And they make like $300,000 working on the practice squad. He says they get to fly on the same plane. They get to stay in the same hotels. Even if this team wins the Super Bowl, they get a Super Bowl ring. And he says these guys don't care if they come up. They don't care. He said they don't work to come up. And some of the practice squad players took offense to that, But he makes a good point. I mean, who wouldn't be happy just, going up, practicing a little bit every day, making $300,000,
But what's the point? I mean, I thought the ultimate goal was to get on the team.
Get on the team.
Get a spot on the team.
But Brady says when they go up there, they're not prepared. He said they don't work hard enough on the practice squad. That's what he said. He said, yeah, that should be your goal, to go up there and keep the job. He said, but he don't think they work hard enough, and they're okay with just being on the practice squad. He said because he's seen it so many times when they call a player up, he gets clobbered. So I don't know. And I'm really upset about Scott Pelley. He was always one of my favorite interviewers on 60 Minutes because he really got down to the nitty-gritty. He got down to the nitty-gritty on those 60 Minutes reports. And they're killing it. He's right. They're doing just what they were sent there to do, to kill 60 Minutes. I'm glad he got a chance to say what was on his heart, what was on his mind. He did get a chance to get it out there before they fired him because he was going to be one of the ones coming up next. But I'm glad they were able to do that. Man. We talked about the Somerset shooter. Will probably go to jail for a long time over $75. Well, they were already looking for him anyway. He had violated his parole. And, he already violated the parole. Now he won't have to violate it anymore. He'll be in jail.
Being violated.
Yes.
Over $75.
$75. Unbelievable.
He wanted to go back.
I believe so. Sometimes these guys get out and they want to go back. Now, Elwood Jones, he don't want to go back. He was in there 30 years. That was enough. But if you saw the Shawshank Redemption, they didn't know what to do when they got out. You know what I mean? Elon Musk will become the world's first trillionaire. And Democrats are taking aim at Elon Musk. I mean, he's going to be a trillionaire, but he fired all those people who depended on those government jobs to make a decent living for themselves. He fires them. You remember he came on with the chainsaw? We're cutting this. And he's going to be a trillionaire. Life is just not fair. It's just not fair. You got a trillionaire firing people. Let's take a break, and we'll come back and talk to Christina Johnson from Cincinnati Works. And then we'll talk to Miss Nettie and others right here on 1230 The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
A Lawrenceburg, Indiana man is facing charges with reports that he fired shots from an AR-style rifle inside of his apartment building early Sunday morning. The gunfire went through the walls of the Knollwood Park apartments around 3 a.m. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Jared Rezzo is charged with criminal recklessness and intimidation. Authorities are continuing to investigate a fatal head-on collision in northern Kentucky. The accident happened Monday night on the AA highway in Bracken County. Darren Johnson was driving an SUV that went left of center and hit an oncoming pickup truck. He died at the scene. The other driver was taken to UC Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. A suspect is in custody after the fatal stabbing of a woman at a Norwood Skyline Chili restaurant. The incident happened Tuesday at the Skyline on Montgomery Road. The victim was taken from the scene to a local hospital where she died. She's been identified as Alyssa Hill. 37-year-old Rick Wright is charged with her murder. The Reds won in extra innings last night at Great American Ballpark. Cincinnati defeated the Royals 4-3 in 10 innings. The Reds finish their series with Kansas City tonight. First pitch is scheduled for 7:10. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
If you need to talk about it, we're here. 1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
.1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock. And, of course, coming up at 1, it's none other than my man, Al Sharpton. So make sure you check him out. All right, let's go to Christina Johnson from Cincinnati Works. How you doing, Christina?
Good morning, Mr. Ware. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. Now, tomorrow, Cincinnati Works is hosting the annual Career and Resource Fair. And tell us about that, what's going to happen there, who will be there. Give us the 411.
We're really looking forward to our job fair tomorrow. Like you said, it's our annual Career and Resource Fair at Washington Park. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We are expecting 45 employers that are representing various different industries, including manufacturing, warehouse, aviation, construction, retail, banking, and more. We'll have food there. We'll have a Blue Jay, a Kona Ice, all kind of things. So it should be a good time, no matter where you are in your career journey. If you're just looking for summer work, we have things for you. If you're transitioning between roles, we have things for you. if you're just trying to see what opportunities are available, that is there available as well. So we have places for our employers to connect with local employment. So very exciting.
Okay, so what if people show up there? What's the first thing they need to do when they come to the job fair?
Sure. So I would say even before coming, if they can look up and see what employers they're interested in, so they can just have a little background on those to help them stand out, and they can share that interest. And then once they come either check in at our main desk, there'll be a few of them clearly identified with Cincinnati Works banners. They'll check in and start getting a passport and then be able to go around and introduce themselves to the different employers.
Okay. Now, a lot of people feel they might not have enough experience for the job, and they don't know what to put on their resume starting out. What should they do?
If this is your first time looking for employment, don't feel that you have to have an extensive work experience. Talk about, how you served on different community agencies or different work that you've maybe done at your church or in school activities, things of that nature. Employers are really looking to know that you're going to be eager to learn, that you have an upbeat personality, that you're positive, that you're going to show up and be reliable. That's the main thing you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make a great first impression. So you got to be upbeat, give a strong handshake, and, what are some of the other things employers look for?
Yeah, that strong handshake, that good eye contact, smiling, just being positive, dress professionally. It's want to be warm, but still come, dressed ready to go and ready to impress. All right.
Now, what can people do if they don't meet that criteria of the great first impression? How do they get themselves built up to that?
So definitely, if they wanted to come down to Cincinnati Works today, we're having some sessions to help them prepare for that. But otherwise, they can just go, practice with us beforehand. So we'll have a booth set up where they can come and talk to a coach, kind of practice and get their things together, take some deep breaths before they go back out there and meet with other employers.
All right. Now, a job fair is a lot more than filling out applications and that. Is there anything else they should plan for? What do they do now? They trained for the first impression. They know how to fill out an application. What else? Is there anything else that they might be missing?
Not really. Those are the main things. Like you said, making that good impression, making sure that they have plenty of copies of their resumes. They can practice their 30 to 60-second elevator pitch, talking about the skill set that they have and what they'll bring to that employer. And so making sure at the job fair that they're building that connection, building that relationship so that they can stand out from other resumes or applicants that the job seekers are seeing that day.
You think anybody will get hired on the spot?
Generally, they do. Each year we've done this. A few people walk away with employment that day. So definitely come ready to go.
All right. Give us the information again, place, time, where, and tell us about people can come in like today to brush up and get ready for the job fair.
Right. So the job fair tomorrow, June 4th, Thursday at Washington Park from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll have food from Mama's. We'll have the radio there DJing. We'll do some line dancing probably too to get people's nerves worked out. It'll be 45 employers representing various different industries. You can come down today to our office at 708 Walnut Street. We're having some refresher training. We can refine your resume for you and get you prepared and build that confidence so you are good to go for the job fair tomorrow.
All right. Is there a phone number they can reach you at?
Sure. So our main number is 513-744-9675.
All right. Sounds good to me. We appreciate your call, Christina. My daughter, Tamika, told me to tell you hi.
Hi, Tamika. She's one of my faves.
Yeah,
Miss Hercules.
She used to work down there. Yeah. All right. Okay, Christina, thanks for your call.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. It is Wednesday. Miss Nettie. How you doing, Miss Nettie?
Oh, they have not changed their number. Oh, they taught me how to do an application, everything.
Yes.
Oh, yes. 744, oh, yes. It's still the same. Oh, yes. Greetings to you from beautiful Lincoln Heights.
Yes.
And I would say, hello to our lady of Walk and Talk, our first lady of Walk and Talk, Sharon Ware. And I want to say hello to you, Lincoln, the host with the most. And I want to say hello to the real Terrence Howard, okay?
Yes, yes.
I'm enjoying you very much this morning. Oh, my God. Mr. Melvin, I wish he was here. He's going to cut some grass, and I've been cutting, too. Oh, you all
boy.
seen me out here. Yeah.
Boy, how do y'all keep those lawnmowers up and running? I mean, all this grass you're cutting.
Melvin works on it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he works on it.
All right.
Oh, yes. If you see my lawn, honey, you're going to love it.
Well, all I know, you better start charging those people for cutting their lawns.
You know what?
You better charge somebody.
Hey, they've been giving a little bit, and I've been giving it away. But I know we can't afford to give it away. But I give it away. You know? And I love my people. So I'm going to say this to all of y'all. Keep on calling Lincoln Wire, okay? And keep on calling. Call the First Lady of Walk and Talk. Okay, Sharon Ware's our First Lady.
All right.
All right. I have to say hello to everyone out there. And I want to say, oh, my God, I don't know what else I want to say.
I know you don't.
I usually have it wrote down.
You just talking.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Bye, Lincoln.
Thanks
Bye.
for your call, Miss Nettie. Unbelievable. Okay. Yes. She's just talking. She's just talking. Unbelievable. I just saw John Soller walk by here, our old chief engineer. And we're going to be one engineer down, and he's going to be like the backup guy. John Soller. Yes, his father used to be the GM over at Channel 12, Local 12, years ago. Years ago. I worked in the mailroom over. Can you believe? Yeah, I think it was 69. I think it was 68, 69. I worked in the mailroom over there. I mean, it was big. I mean, used to get stacks of mail. This was before emails and all that stuff. You used to have to go to the post office. You had to go to the post office to get the mail. They didn't deliver it. It was so much.
I'm quite sure it was before email, Mr. Ware. I don't know if he had to make that clear, you know?
Yeah, 69 was way before email. I'm telling you. All right. And the post office was right there on McMillan. It's no longer there. You know, it was on McMillan Street. Yeah. Right down near Vine. So you have to go there and get the mail and then distribute it all throughout the TV station.
So you were the guy pushing the cart.
Yeah, I was the guy.
Going to different desks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, here you go. Here's your mail.
I was the guy. I was that guy.
Yeah. By the way, my name is Lincoln Ware.
I was that guy.
And here's your mail right here. All right, Lincoln Ware.
I worked there and part-time at UPS. Yeah. So I was that guy. And they used to own Kings Island, the TV station, and they were like together.
Really?
Yeah, and it was quite an operation. I used to have to deliver Skipper Rao's mail. Remember Skipper Rao?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was like Uncle Al, but Skipper Rao was the Channel 12's version of Uncle Al.
Okay, now what decade was this in, Skipper Rao?
The 60s.
Okay, yeah, I definitely do not remember Skipper Rao, Mr. Ware.
Yes. His name was Glenn Ryle. Yeah. He was an ex-Marine. He was a big dude, too, man. Big old, and he ended up having a pituitary gland problem because his head was really big.
Oh.
He wore that hat, but he had a big head. Yeah. Unbelievable. But, anybody that's up in the age will remember Skipper Rao. The station's in the exact same place it was then. Just think I went from the mailroom to actually being on the air doing the show over there.
Wow. Man, you're going places,
That's
Mr.
moving
Ware.
up. That's moving up, huh?
Yeah.
How about that? People deliver me the mail now.
Yeah, look at you. Big shot.
Somebody said, I remember Skipper Rao. I remember him, but I was a little kid. Okay, they remember. Everybody remembers Skipper Rao. Okay. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. Oh, those clips. We had a clip from the other day. Now, which one is this one you're getting ready to play? Can you bring us into the one you're getting ready to play?
Well, one, it was a conversation that someone had with an actual white supremacist, and he was talking about how he was proud of what Trump was doing and the results, and he was happy about it. But here's how it went down.
Okay.
They proved it this week. The South won.
Oh, did they?
Because they can get rid of all the black voting districts now, and
Oh,
minorities don't matter. And pretty soon, the blacks will be slaves again, probably in a perfect America under John Roberts' Supreme Court and Brett Kavanaugh. They're all going to be. We're gonna take away all the rights of everybody that's not a white Christian.
Now, who was that?
I don't know who that guy was. I don't know his name, but he was in some type of white supremacist organization.
Jeez.
And he was bragging about, of course, the gutting of the Voter Rights Act.
Yeah. Jeez.
And he's saying, this is the start of what's going to happen to this country, and we're going to bring it back to where it used to be with all white Americans.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And apparently they have the Supreme Court.
They're working on it.
And their president.
They're working on it, yeah.
And black folks who are Republicans, I just don't get it. What do you get out of it?
They're drinking the Kool-Aid, the green Kool-Aid. Yes, unbelievable.
So the second one is ex-MAGA guy. He talked to his dad, and he convinced his dad to become ex-MAGA as well. But here's how it went down.
All right, Trumpers, come and get me. Hey, listen, this is why my dad left the MAGA cult. He probably loved Donald Trump more than he loved me, but here's the deal. I think yesterday my dad was buying a truck and got into a conversation with the salesman about Trump, and they both voted for him, and my dad was a huge Trump supporter, had screensavers on his phone of him, the whole nine. But here's the deal. When my dad broke it down to the fact that the man has a failing economy, he's mishandled the war, he's been very corruptive, he's on Jeffrey Epstein's list, he is a criminal, he's made thousands of stock trades to benefit him and his family, he's gotten the IRS to where they can't look into his business dealings. I mean, the man has shot our gas prices up. He talks very nasty and disgusting to people. I heard an interview that Trump was in the other day with a reporter, and he was calling this reporter horrible names that I can't repeat on this app. And at the end of the day, that's just why my dad has left the MAGA cult, and a lot of other people should too. It's just a simple fact of when you list all this stuff up and to understand that this man went into office for his own political gain and to protect his family. It was never to work for you people. It was never to help you people. It was only to benefit him and his family. And it's time for you to wake up and see that and quit pretending that that's not what's happening, and grow up and grow a pair and understand that Donald Trump is looking out for himself and his family and doing all of this corruption under your vote.
Man, I tell you, I mean, they're putting it in your face. Why would you be a black Republican? You're right, Terrence Howard. I mean, why would any black person be a part of MAGA? Why would they? Let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand.
On demand.
That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you want. Oh, I like that.
They got mad at Biden because he said they're gonna put you back in chains, and he was right.
You know, I think on that particular thing that Biden said, I'm pretty sure he was in a room full of black folks. And they were having a conversation.
Yeah,
somebody black said it.
He was in South Carolina.
And somebody black said it to him.
Uh-huh.
And somebody black said, they trying to put us back in chains.
Uh-huh. And
And he just repeated what somebody told
Yep.
him that was black.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought it would go over well. It didn't, unfortunately. But he did have a point.
It looks like we're headed that direction.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That would have been a great question for Ken Anderson, Lincoln. Ken Anderson says he votes on both sides of the aisle. He votes for some Democrats and Republicans. That's what makes him kinder and gentler. Oh, boy. I pray that L.A. does not hire another reality show personality. You're right. He's going to be worse than Trump. Remember, Trump was a reality show personality. And look at him. And this guy that's running for mayor of L.A., oh, boy. And the top two will continue on. And he was one of the top two. Bass beat him all, but he finished second. Yeah, that Pratt dude is something else. Swastika tattooed on his chest. Oh, no, that's not the one. Pratt is the L.A. guy. He's the L.A. guy. Yeah. But the other one up in Vermont, I think, has got the swastika on his chest. It looks like it. He says he's got experience. He lives in L.A. He said just living there gave him the experience that he needs. And some L.A. folks are upset at the mayor because just like our mayor, when they had to fire her, she was out of town. I mean, they have to go out of town at some point. You just can't ask her to stay in town the entire time she's in office. You can't ask the mayor that, our mayor that. They have to go out of town at some point. They can't help what happens when they're gone. They couldn't stop it if they were here, and they can't stop it if they're gone. So, he missed 100. I was watching The Price is Right.
The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And a lot of people remember Skipper Rao. They brought up Uncle Al, Bob Shreve. Bob Shreve, I tell you, he was the funniest cat ever. We played in a celebrity baseball game down at Riverfront Stadium. They used to have all the radio and TV personalities play softball every year down there. we'd have a little softball game. Bob Shreve was down there, and he had to use the restroom, and he was in the outfield. He's like, man, I don't want to leave out here. I don't want to go all in there. So he just went over in the corner of the warning track and pulled it out and relieved himself right there on the field. These cats are crazy. They are insane. He didn't care. He just pulled it out and went ahead with his business. Unbelievable.
That was way back before it became woke to do that.
Yeah. Bob Shreve was a drunk like Paul Dixon. Oh, boy. Bob Shreve did put down a bunch of little kings. Paul Dixon, I never knew of him to drink, but a lot of times he looked like he had a few when he goes on that show and showed all the ladies' knees. He called it Kneesville. And they take the camera and go down there, and you look at everybody's knees. You know?
Oh, boy.
He couldn't get away with that today.
Yes, he could, because they're showing more than knees nowadays.
Right, yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're showing
more. They would say that's some kind of sexual harassment or something. You know they would come.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, he called it Kneesville. In every show, they go right down the front row, and the little ladies be sitting there with their legs. And then he'd take out this big salami. They were one of the sponsors of the show, Auschwitz Kosher Salami or something. And he'd take this big old salami out, and he would be advertising, and you waving it.
Man, you guys were monsters back in the day, Lincoln. Oh, man. The feminists would have a field day if that would happen today.
But, Bob Shreve used to do that all-night theater sponsored by Little Kings. And I know he was putting some away during that broadcast. And it would take all night to show one movie. You know what I mean? They'd break in every few minutes, and he'd talk a while, talk about the movie, and had this, it was just crazy. He had a rubber chicken with him also. It was crazy. All right. But, that was radio and TV back in the day. It was a lot more fun than it is today. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't listen. I'm not even going to touch that one. I was going to say things were different. Yeah. I don't want to catch any heat from the ladies nowadays.
Oh boy,
things were different. They got away with a lot more things, and it was a lot harder on women back in the day. So I'm not going to get into that one. But boy, oh boy.
All right, I see Lannis Timmons finally found a way to get on YouTube. He's got it. Lannis Timmons. All right. His brother is doing here in a few minutes, by the way. Malcolm Timmons. Yes. James Muhammad is respect for our women. None of that is funny. Well, back in the day, everybody thought it was funny until we became woke. Right. And now that we're woke, none of that could happen today. Yeah. Even though women wear some of these little slinky outfits. Have you ever seen like people walking on the red carpet? Oh boy. And how Entertainment Tonight has to block out some of the women on there. I'm like, why are they blocking this out? They wore it out. They were there.
Because some children might be watching, Mr. Ware.
Oh, boy.
You don't want your little ones to be exposed to what's going on between the legs. They got to blur that stuff out, Mr. Ware. They got to blur that stuff out.
Oh, boy. I tell you. I mean, but you can't, you can't watch it. Well, let me warn you, what you're about to see is very graphic. They warn you when something's coming up now. It's just unbelievable. They never would have warned you back in the day. They just show it.
Look at those knees. I think also they don't want to get sued, these networks. They don't want to get sued anymore either.
Yeah.
And plus, they're heading towards being more conservative. They got conservative folks heading the FCC now, so they don't want to get sued.
Yep. That's the way it is. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back. I've got OZ coming in. And Malcolm, you'll be right along with him. They got this joint venture going. We'll talk to them about that coming up right here on 1230, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further than Dear Future Wifey. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this podcast is the perfect place to engage in thoughtful discussions about relationships. Join us on a journey of exploration and recovery as we explore the world of love and discover the secrets to successful relationships. Tune in every week for new episodes on the Urban One Podcast Network. Go to urbanonepodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
With the new MyLowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
Save big money on your next project when you shop at Menards. Upgrade your home's energy efficiency with a new exterior door from Mastercraft, building the highest quality doors in a variety of style options. Shop our huge in-stock selection or design your door your way, in-store or online. Save big on Mastercraft doors. Plus, view our weekly flyer on Menards.com and check out all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Do you have trouble getting to work every day? What do you do if there's no bus stop nearby and you don't have a ride? OKI's Van Pool program can help. If you're struggling to get to work, talk to your employer about OKI's Van Pool program, which gives you and your coworkers a van to carpool to work. There's also an $800 a month stipend to pay for the van. Then riders pay the rest. Go to rideshare.oki.org for more information to get started on your workplace van pool. Go to rideshare.oki.org.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
For some people, difficult transitions like retirement, divorce, or loss of a loved one may contribute to feelings of hopelessness or even thoughts of suicide. The risk of suicide is even higher for men over 50 who've served our country. Guys like me. Support from friends and family makes such a big difference. Every day, your actions could help save a life. Learn how you can help at veteranscrisisline.net.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Buzz app for your smartphone today. For details, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And in the studio with me, OZ Davis, we got Malcolm Timmons, and they're teaming up every first Friday.
Yes, we are.
We got Politico 101, and we got the
upscale
events. Yes. So tell us a little bit about this event that's coming up this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah.
So Lincoln, as you know, that we started back in April doing the first Friday for the 50 and over.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a concept that we were going to stop the music every 30 minutes and talk about different events. That didn't work because everybody was all hyped up for that. So we're doing now from it's from 6 to 10, but at 8 o'clock, we shut the music down. Matter of fact, DJ Scooter's going to be doing the music this month. And we're going to talk about the businesses
and all the events coming up. And so Ozzy and I got to talking about, because I've always supported what he did at Black Politico. And so I said, okay, let's pull this together. After we talked a little bit and everything came together, and we came together to merge this first Friday. But I'm going to let him tell you more about Black Politico, because I'm down with them 100%.
Oh, yeah. We always make those events, and they're nice. All the politicians are there and everything. Go ahead, OZ.
It's been a pleasure to, create an environment where we can plot, plan, organize, strategize, and mobilize on behalf of Black progress. And that's the forum that we try to create with Black Politico 101. A lot of people want to talk about being involved in the political scene, but Black people are not that involved. I was really, really happy to see the large number of new Democrat precinct executives, and we're inviting them all. All you new precinct execs, come on out to First Friday. All the politicians will be there. It'll be an environment in which you can speak to people on a more casual basis. We also will be training people on how to get to City Hall, how to call, city council people, how to go to a county commission meeting, how to call and write county commissioners and your state legislatures. We want to teach and bring some real ideal on how to utilize the political process. We want people to vote for something they don't even utilize. This just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So we thought with the excellent work that Upscale Events LLC has been doing over the years, this would be a great audience that could help us spread this word of, political activism.
And you know what, Lincoln, also I want to throw this in here too, because like when we talk about the businesses and the events, but Fernand Rucker, he did a fundraiser for Judge Alan Triggs, and I met this young man, I want to say his name is Dr. Brandon Harris, and he does pain management. And he was telling me about when people come to his office and see this young Black man, they have a sense of relief. But this is what this is all about when I talk about the basic premise of Black Wall Street. We got to have politicians. We got to have doctors. We got to have lawyers. You have to have this. And then what Ozzy really did, it really took me over the top. He said something about he said something about the NAACP, but I'll let you tell that, Ozzy.
Well, I think it's important we talk about being involved. We want to encourage that. I think you'll see at these First Friday events, we'll be giving away NAACP memberships, encouraging people to go to their community council. We're encouraging precinct execs to now go to their community council meetings. We'll be giving away community council memberships. We want to be the real instigators in regards to creating political involvement at a high level. I'm starting in my precinct in 15C organizing. I got about 943 registered voters, but I've got about 16,000 that could be registered voters. So I'm going to work on increasing registered voter registration and increasing participation at the midterm.
See, once you get them registered,
you got to get them vote.
You got to get them to vote.
I got 943. And at the midterm, because, I just won my precinct, I had 107 out of 107 votes. That's 107 out of 943. Come on, 15C, that's not getting it. I'm talking about Burnett Avenue. The Tower is in my precinct. I'm on the edge of the zoo. That's in my precinct. There are 3 churches in my precinct. We have to get together precinct by precinct, then community by community to really make a difference.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great event, and give us the time and place again.
I'll tell you this too. It's at the Willow Event Center from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We have a $10 cover because what we want to do, we want to help Black Political, because Ozzy talked to me about going all around the state doing what he's going. I mean, this is going to be a real thing, and also we're doing that. But we're going to have a party as well. We have 2 birthday parties coming up, and DJ Scooter's this month, DJ, and I'm ready to get him started too.
We got to get Farrell in here to DJ. Hey, well, he don't come out closed anymore. It down. Well, it ain't on Wednesday, so I wouldn't ask. Right. First Friday, I'm sorry.
He was the greatest.
He closed it down.
According to
Wednesday
the payroll,
night.
there was none better. So, But, it sounds like people need to see this. And, by the way, if anybody wants to have any questions for you guys, 513-749-1230. Call real quick. Call now if you have any questions for Ozzy and Malcolm about the event. But, it's great to get the people to come together. The politicians come out, and they love to come out and talk to the people.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you have all, and plus they'll be really coming out since November, the election's coming up. It would behoove them to show up.
They will. They will.
Yes.
It's way easier to talk to somebody at a club or at a party than it is down there in those sterile offices.
Yeah.
You can't really get the ideals. And then a lot of people not going downtown. I do political consult in my profession. And it just ain't a lot of people going downtown. No. It's not a lot of people. People talk on the radio like they doing something, but you're not even calling and sending your advice, or you're not even arguing. I mean, my man Stefan, people might say this and that about Stefan, but he is the most active black person I know in Cincinnati.
Every time he calls me, I say, okay, what happened?
He keep me informed, too.
I say, I don't hear from you till something happened. But this is a great thing you two are doing. First Friday, 50 and over.
Well, and Lincoln.
I
was going to say, see, that's just like I don't want to say a deterrent. I just want to let people know that just because you say First Friday, you think it's a bunch of young people.
Right.
I mean, Cedric's not 50. I mean, and Celeste's not 50. But they about their business. So
one thing about 50 and over is they don't check the ID at 50 and over, because we know we're 50 and over.
Right. We know what that looks like.
Right.
We know. Now, like you say, people running for council will be there. People running. Well, it's no council this November, but
right. State legislatures,
state
Congress. We got a lot. We got a lot going on. We got two African Americans running for state legislature in Westchester, and we'll be up there later on this month.
And you got
Liz Tye. We're supporting Liz Tye.
Vanessa Enoch's up there too in OHA.
What's her name?
Vanessa Enoch.
Vanessa Enoch.
Dr. Vanessa Enoch.
She's on my ballot.
That's right. That's why I heard you tell Greg that. Right.
Yeah. So Liz Tye be there running.
Nicole Sanders.
She's got a tough run against the Winkler name.
We're coming hard
Liz
for him.
Tye. You got to come hard.
We
got to break up
hard.
We're
coming hard. It's Liz Tye's turn, and we're coming hard, supporting her. Nicole Sanders is another. Carrie Bloom, another that we're supporting at Black Political 101. Latoya Maley. Hey, we got a cadre of good people ready to serve. They need our support. Is this Lincoln? Is this the mic that Iris was on? Queen Iris?
Yeah.
Street Queen Iris?
Yeah. No, she was on the one.
She was on that one? Yeah. I just feel her. This must have been Sanders. Was it Sanders?
It was Sanders and Loud Voice Joy.
Oh, yeah. See, I feel those women's power in your room, in your midst. Man, you can't have no better power than black women power.
Yeah, that's it. So it sounds great. I wonder, will Mika Owens show up at any of the black?
I'm sure she will.
Okay.
She's invited.
Okay.
She's invited. She's sure enough invited.
Okay.
I saw Mika last week at the Democratic Party meeting.
Okay.
And she sure enough invited. She better get her butt there.
Okay.
Well, matter of fact, Bryant Gary, he did a birthday party for his mother, and Mika showed up. Jan Michelle showed up. So I mean, they're around.
Yeah.
So they are invited.
Mika came up on the back of Black Political. I have more pictures of me, Mika, and Cedric than I have of me, Mika, and anybody. I mean, like we really put Mika on the map. So let's be clear, people. Don't get it twisted. No permanent enemies.
Okay. In politics, there are no permanent friends, no permanent enemies.
Friends,
common interest.
We don't play them games.
Yeah. That's. I'm glad you said that. There are no permanent enemies in politics.
Absolutely not.
Yes. All right. Well, hey, I thank both of you for stopping by. Hold on. Let me go to the Dukester first.
Okay.
And we'll talk to him before I let you guys go. What's cooking today over at the Dukester?
Hey, good morning to you, Lincoln, and what's up, Buzz listeners, and happy Senior Citizens Day. It's Wednesday, June the 3rd, and it's going to be a beautiful day all day today and the rest of the week. Now, if you're the kind of person that likes old-fashioned socials like we used to have, where we played cards like spades, tonk, and bid whist, I want to invite you to come over to the Dukester this Friday from 7 until 11 for our social night, where we play cards for fun, listen to good old-school jazz, and make some new friends. And don't forget to bring your business cards so you can network and get some new business. Now, there's no cover charge, free parking, it's BYOB, and food will be available. So take a break and come on out and have some good old-school fun this Friday from 7 to 11 at the Dukester.
That's
now, Lincoln,
every Friday. Is that
some chance you should get hungry, I want you to know that you'll find the best plates at the Dukester. And on our menu today, starting off with our crispy catfish nuggets with macaroni and cheese and coleslaw, or come on over for our big smothered pork chop with mustard and turnip greens and fried corn. We're also feeding our tender barbecue rib tips with baked beans and potato salad. But my pick for today is our Big Duke Burger platter, loaded down with lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles, and all the trimmings, with fries and fresh onion rings. It's a good day to be alive, so make this day count, folks. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk at you later, Lincoln.
All right, that's the Dukester in the Summit Plaza over on Reading Road. And don't forget 50 and over, first Friday every month, music, dancing, networking. You can promote your business, share information, find out about the politicians and all. You can get all that in one spot.
Oh, yeah.
One spot.
Yeah. As we say, we party with a purpose, Lincoln. This is going to really be great. And I'm really glad to be a part of Black Politico as well, because I watch what Cedric and Ozzy and Celeste been doing.
Yeah.
First class all the way.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Brent. Not the Brent from Dallas, but he has a question. Brent?
This is the Brent from Cincinnati. The class of 1983 of Walnut Hills wants to say we're so proud of Ozzie Davis Jr. He's an unbelievable guy. He was like that back in high school, always helping people, always trying to get people ahead, and at his own peril sometimes. We just want to say, Ozzie, we're proud of you, man.
We love you, Brent. Hey, Brent's mom has her own street in front of her church over there on Washington Avenue right there.
That's right.
Yeah, it sure does.
What's her name?
Carrie Walker. Carrie H. Walker Parkway.
Okay.
Yeah, Carrie Walker right there in front of
I called you on her birthday, her 102nd birthday, Lincoln, but I couldn't get through.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, congratulations to her, and tell her I said hi.
I will. She knows we listen to you every day, all 6 of her kids.
All right.
Love you, Brent.
Okay, take care, Ozzie.
All right, Brent. Man, he talks fast.
He's a genius. He is a walking genius. He's an artist. He's a pianist.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you both for stopping by.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thanks,
and
appreciate
looking
you.
forward to the first Friday every month. First Friday, you know the place to be, the Willow.
Yes, we will be.
Willow
Event Center.
See you Friday, crown on me.
I'd say that's the thing. Every time I walk into that Politico, my first crown is always
His money's
on
no
Ozzie.
good with us.
That's right.
No good with us. He deserves a drink.
All right.
Thank you, Lincoln.
both.
Appreciate you.
All right. We appreciate it. All right. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over $1 trillion in spending power. We encourage you to buy black, not just one day, but every day, 365, 24/7. Go to thebuzzincy.com and check out our Buy Black 513 page, where you can view a directory of black businesses right here in the 513. All black business owners, we're looking for you. Get featured right now. Go to thebuzzincy.com and click on the Buy Black 513 banner to find out how you can be featured and expand your reach over the air and the internet. Let's buy Black 513. 1230 The Buzz.
This is Dr. Taylor Porter from Idea Public Schools, father of 4, educator of thousands, and professional
Willa Smith, give it a rest. Give it a rest, Willa. Okay, Brent Billingsley. He's a local artist. Brent Billingsley. Okay. He sure talks fast. Whoa, my God. Water Hill. Ken Anderson said, Brent has his first order of chili on me. That Texas chili, huh, Ken Anderson? Lincoln, what are we going to do about Ellie De La Cruz long term? What do you mean long term? They say he didn't pull the hamstring, it's just strained. I don't know what the difference, but he's probably going to be out at least 3 or 4 weeks. What do you mean long term? I don't understand what you're talking about long term. And I still say the batting coach here in Cincinnati needs to go down to the minors, and we need to send the minor league coach up here, batting coach, because these cats be on fire down in the minors, and then they get up here and they striking out. I don't know what it is. And see, the White Lion wants y'all to talk about him. If you ignore him, he will go crazy. Ignore him. All right.
To stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 12:45. Yes, 12:45. Terrence Howard is going to take over for the last 15 minutes.
Boring.
Oh, boy. Anyway, 513-749-1230. Peabo Bryson. Boy, he's got, how many Grammys did he win? Yeah, I think he had at least a couple of them. He won some Grammys. And, boy, I can remember playing his songs from when I started in radio all the way up. I mean, Peabo was big back in the 70s. And he continued throwing out hits. He hooked up with Disney. And, yeah, he was doing all right. He was doing all right. Scott Pelley fired, which was just unfair. But I guess when you talk about your bosses like he did, they said, he left us no choice. If we let him get away with that, everybody would be dogging us out. So now everybody's going to keep quiet if they want to keep their job. They're not going to say anything bad about what's going on at 60 Minutes. They're not going to say anything bad. We won't hear anything bad about 60 Minutes coming from the people who work at 60 Minutes anymore.
I always thought that the Republicans were the party of freedom, freedom of speech and all of this. But apparently, unless you agree with everything our president says, your freedom of speech is limited, apparently. It's only about him and kissing his butt.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's it. Vernon Jordan says Pelley was smelling himself a little bit. That's why you don't talk about your bosses. Okay. James Muhammad. Unbelievable. 60 Minutes will be canceled in 60 seconds. Well, we'll see how it looks this upcoming season because they've pretty much drained the 60 Minutes swamp, pretty much. So we'll see how it turns out. But I still say NBC should get a 60 Minutes program started. They should. All right, 513-749-1230. That's my number. Want to hear your comments on the trillionaire, our newest trillionaire. I just can't believe it. He fires people in the government. He gets government contracts, and he becomes a trillionaire off the taxpayers' dollars.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. He wants to start a colony on another planet, on Mars, I guess. And that's going to probably cost every bit of that $1 trillion to do that.
Man.
He wants to clean it up and establish some type of base, and he can just fly up there with, I think he was saying, about 1 million people and start a new life on Mars. Screw up this planet,
right,
and just move on and start a new life. I don't think it'll ever happen in his lifetime or my lifetime, but that's his goal. That's why he wants to become so rich. He wants to leave this planet and go cause chaos on another one.
Elon Musk, by the end of the week, they're saying he will be a trillionaire. He's taking, I think, the rocket company, he's taking that public, and he's pretty much got these big billion-dollar contracts with the government, with NASA, and he's going to turn that public, and people will be buying up that stock like crazy. I'm sure Trump will get in on the ground floor. You know what I mean? Somehow Trump is going to make money off of this, and he probably told the NASA people to give him the contracts, and that's how they work. Trump is going to be a trillionaire. If we can, out of the way he's going, he'll be a trillionaire before he gets out of office. It's crazy how this guy is robbing the government. He is robbing the government. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And we're just sitting back helpless. I mean, the Republicans control the House of Representatives. They control the Senate. They control the White House. So it's nothing Democrats can do. But they did work together with the Republicans to shut down that slush fund. Yeah.
MAGA doesn't care that they're struggling to buy food and gas and pay their bills. They don't care. As long as they don't mind all of their hard-earned money, tax money, going into the pockets of Donald Trump and his cronies. They don't mind that, I guess. No. I guess they don't mind that.
And I'm thinking, how many black people were fired in that Doge shutdown, firing? How many black people lost their jobs? I bet you it was a whole lot of black folks work in government. I'm telling you. All phases of the government, black folks work there. Didn't they fire people from Social Security? I think that black folks there. VA. I mean, a lot of black folks work in government in Washington, D.C. State Department. And they really fired too many people in the State Department. They don't have any diplomats who know how to sit at the table and work out peace agreements. They don't have those people anymore. They don't have them. Department of Education. I mean, he just went through and fired, oh God, so many people lost their livelihoods because of Elon Musk. And Ramaswamy, he said, I'm getting out of this before people start to hate me like they're going to hate you, Elon. He got out quick, but he was a part of it. We can't let Ramaswamy slide. He was a part of it for a good bit. So we can't let him slide. We can't let him slide. All right. I just don't know. And he looks so, they got a picture of him, and he looks like, yeah, I'm going to be the first trillionaire. What about it? What about it? And they've got a picture of the earth behind him and a picture of Ben Franklin on the side, like $100 bill, you know. And he's dressed in a $100 bill suit jacket and a $100 bill hat. I can show you on YouTube, but the look on his face says "F you." You know what I mean? See that look on his face there? Oh my goodness! And look at the sport coat he's wearing and the hat. Is that unbelievable or what? The man put people in the poorhouse, and now he's a billionaire. Soon to be a trillionaire by the end of the week. Yeah. Yeah, we know he's from Africa. And we know that's why he don't care about black folks. We know Elon Musk is from Africa. Yes, we know this. We know this. Ramaswamy didn't willingly walk away from Doge. He was ousted by Trump in favor of Musk. I don't know. I guess they didn't need two men to do the job that they were doing. They didn't need two men. All right, we're going to break for news. 513-749-1230. How do you feel about Elon Musk with these billion-dollar government contracts, firing all the government workers, and soon to become a trillionaire before the end of the week? I think his company goes public around Thursday or Friday. And it's going to make him a trillionaire. Just like that. Let's take a break. 1230, The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Authorities are continuing to investigate a fatal head-on collision in northern Kentucky. The accident happened Monday evening on the AA highway in Bracken County. Darren Johnson was driving an SUV that went left of center and hit an oncoming pickup truck. He died at the scene. The other driver was taken to UC Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. A suspect is in custody after the fatal stabbing of a woman at Norwood Skyline Chili Restaurant. The incident happened Tuesday at Skyline on Montgomery Road. The victim was taken from the scene to a local hospital where she later died. She's been identified as Alyssa Hill. 37-year-old Rick Wright is charged with her murder. A Lawrenceburg, Indiana man is facing charges with reports that he fired shots from an AR-15 style rifle inside his apartment building early Sunday morning. The gunfire went through the walls of the Knoll Park apartments at around 3 a.m., with one round reportedly coming close to hitting a sleeping 5-year-old child. No one was hurt. Jared Herrezo is charged with criminal recklessness and intimidation. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230, The Buzz.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz, your official talk station.
It is official, you understand me?
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. And the story about a worker being chained to the workstation at a McDonald's. They're saying it's true. Did you hear about that, Terrence? Yeah. Did McDonald's chain worker to a station Snoops probes viral photo? So I guess this website called Snoops. Is it Snoops?
Snopes.
Snopes, okay.
Yeah. What they do is they verify internet rumors to see if it's true or not. So that's what they do.
Well, it shows an employee in a commercial kitchen going about their day. What made the image go viral is the one of the workers is chained to a prep station. Yeah. Shows a metal chain which is padlocked to a stainless steel table connected to a flat strap tied to the leg of a worker making sandwiches, dressed in black pants, gray T-shirt, and a red hat. Commenter said that the kitchen shown in the photo appears to be at a McDonald's fast food restaurant. But some question if it actually happened, and here's what the fact-finding website found. And it says some people online claim the photo is AI generated, but we used to call it Snopes, you say? Snopes?
Yes, Snopes.
Oh, Snopes. Says that the image appears to be genuine with no obvious signs of AI or other digital fakery. Although manipulated versions of the image appear in later repostings. The worker has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and agreed to it to keep him from wandering off. The manager did not prevent the employees from taking too many breaks. Oh, the manager did it to prevent the employees from taking the employee from taking too many breaks. The employee is part of a prison work release program. Okay, so now that explains it all. Okay, the Instagram share of the image was the oldest available we could find. It has received 240,000 reactions, nearly 1,000 comments, and more than 7,000 shares. Other users have posted the photo on Facebook, TikTok, X, YouTube, and Reddit. So apparently it's true. Well, the website found comments under another video stating they were forced to delete the post by their manager because commenters kept tagging McDonald's corporate, suggesting they are an employee. They reached out to McDonald's, but didn't get any comment. There's no obvious McDonald's signage of the photo. A food guide hanging on the left of the image includes names of McDonald's menu items like the snack wrap and McChicken. Okay, so there you have it. Unbelievable. But the picture shows him chained to the workstation, and it's got a leather strap wrapped around his ankle, and he's chained, if this photo is true.
Is he black or white? Or?
He's a white guy.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, that would have taken it to another level.
Oh, yeah. If he was black,
we got to call Joe Biden. They already put him in chains. Yeah.
They're going to say Joe Biden was right.
Right. That's what they would say. And he wasn't having a stroke when he said it. You know, his wife thought he was having a stroke at the debate. And I'm still upset at what's his name? Melvin. I can't think of his name.
From Craig Melvin.
Craig Melvin from the Today Show. Boy, he grilled her big time. Like you said, he was trying to impress the news people to get the next big debate or whatever they want to do. They wanted him there. He wanted to be there to improve his image on the Today Show. All right, let's go to Miss Jerry. Miss Jerry, how are you?
Hey, Lincoln, how are you?
I'm doing great. What's up?
Good. I've been listening, and the more I listen, the angrier I get.
Oh, boy.
Hear about Elon Musk and Trump. You know, it has to be because they're both white, but it has to be because Trump is signing stuff. He has no clue what he's doing, and I think people just handing him documents. The man doesn't know what he's signing. And I think what gets me is how I think we're sitting back in disbelief. You know, it's like, so what kind of plan do you have? Or what kind of plan did the slaves have?
And you can bet Elon Musk had set aside some money for Donald Trump to give Donald Trump. That's part of the whole deal. You know, I'm going to make sure you get those NASA contracts for your rockets. But when I get out of office, I'm expecting a pile of money from you.
And also
if you haven't given it already.
Everything. Right. And then you got Clarence Thomas. And then he's helping to destroy and
he's such a disappointment to the black race. It's just unbelievable.
So that's really all I had to say. But then I think, what do we do? You know, first I thought, well, maybe if Reverend Al Sharpton, if he gets some buses together and we go back to Washington. I kind of liked that when he did that, because I did go there the one time. But then you got the South, the dismantle and everything in the South. I didn't know Mississippi was the poorest state. You know, and these people want to fight, but they need some help. You know, something I think we can be done. I'm not protesting and everybody's scared to lose anything. But what do you got to lose if they take away everything from you?
Yep, I tell you, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Right.
And it'll take years to bounce back from the damage Donald Trump has done to this country. It's going to take years. It's not going to happen overnight. If a Democrat became president tomorrow, it would still take years to undo all the things he has done.
That's right.
With the military, with the State Department, it's an embarrassment.
And they're being shot down. Do you see where they killing the troops? They shoot them down, the planes down, and I guess the people that's flying in the air, that they're killing them.
Oh.
And the illegal war. I mean, it's really terrible. You remember the one time, it was you and Ken Anderson. I said, y'all ought to run for office. But y'all kind of laughed at me, but that was years ago.
Yes. I will laugh at you today if you said the same thing. All right. Jerry, thanks for your call.
All right. You're welcome.
All right. Tomorrow, I've got the beauties from Local 12. And there are some beautiful-looking black women coming in here tomorrow. Sydney Hawkins, Aaliyah Hodges, and Morella Porter. They're all coming in tomorrow to talk to you, the faithful listeners, viewers, I should say, of Local 12 News. Yes. And they'll all be in here tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. The lovely looking ladies from Local 12 will be here. All right. Speaking of not so lovely, and I'm going to not so lovely, Too Sweet.
Hey, nigga, when you gonna learn that the private sector is what makes the freaking country go around, dude?
How is Elon Musk
him forming this freaking new company? That's where the tax dollars come from to pay the government workers, goofy.
Oh, please.
When are you gonna learn that?
Oh, please.
You liberals just don't freaking get it. The private sector is what makes this country float, dude.
This new company of his, I bet you can count the black folks that's going to be working there on one hand.
You can buy stock. Ain't no one stop you from buying no damn stock, dude. Come on, nigga. When you admit that's where the money comes from, the private sector. Not the government don't make no damn money.
Well, the
private sector.
Wait, the government has made a lot of people live the middle class life, homes, cars, kids, and the whole bit. The government has been the reason for that.
Again, Lincoln, if it wasn't from the private sector, there wouldn't be no damn government jobs. The government don't make money, the private sector does.
Oh, please. The government gets their money from the taxpayers, and then the government pays these private contractors like Elon Musk taxpayer dollars.
Let me get your prediction. How many, San Antonio or what, 5, 6? Or New York in 7?
I got to see... I got to see how they look. I got to let one game go by, and then I'll be able to tell who's going to win. The first game, I'll be able to tell.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think New York matches up with it pretty good?
I think they might match up good. I don't know what they've got in store for Wemby, but
well, you know them two big guys they got gonna beat him up.
Yeah, see, and that's what he's not in physical enough shape to go through a whole game getting beat up like that.
I'm gonna tell you, the guard play is gonna come into play. The guard play for San Antonio is gonna be the key.
Well, if Ramaswamy's not Ramaswamy, Wembanyama, all these names, Wembanyama, if he comes out hitting threes, it's over.
And get his butt down there in the blocks a little bit. Come on, dude, down the threes. It's okay for him to shoot those threes, but he got to get down low where he's unstoppable, dude.
No, if he's gonna get beat up down there.
Well, that's the price you got to pay.
And he can make threes. Why put him under there?
Because New York play that physical game. They gonna try to kill him in the paint. That's where they get their work in the paint. So you got to get down there with him.
No, He needs to stay outside, hit those threes, and they will win every time.
And lastly, Nick, what about that Cleveland trade? You like that trade? They sent their superstar to the Rams defensive line.
They need a lot of help in Cleveland, so this is going to help them get some more players, decent draft picks. I think that was a good trade.
Well, you know they're saying they're positioning for Arch Manning next year.
Oh, okay. Is that what they're doing?
They
Okay.
don't have no confidence in the quarterbacks they have now.
Right,
That's what they're saying. You know what I mean?
I wish they would just go ahead and trade Sanders. Just trade him.
Or eventually he'll wind up somewhere. He'll wind up somewhere, dude.
Yeah.
Well, then come on, get a private sector dead dude. No. And the stock market, you know, it is over 50,000 right now.
Oh boy.
Back on 50,000.
Oh my God. We only hear from you when the stock market is up.
I call you all the time. I was calling you when it was way below 50.
But I tell you, why would I invest in Elon Musk company to make him even richer than he already is? So you can make you and your family
some money? That's why you would do it. That's why you would do it, to make you and your family some money.
The first trillionaire off the backs of taxpayers.
Now that's unbelievable.
Off the backs of taxpayers.
It's going to open up at like, the value is going to be like 1.6 trillion or something crazy like that. I can't remember what the numbers were, but it was in the Wall Street Journal last week. It was a crazy number, though.
No, man.
Hey, nigga, somebody got to get there.
Yeah, but not the way he got there.
What do you mean?
Off the taxpayer. Now
you keep saying off the taxpayers again. The taxpayer money comes from the private sector, dude.
No, it does not. Well, they work and they pay taxes.
You don't even know how the government works.
They work, they pay taxes, but still, the government they have these government contracts, and the government pays them with the taxpayer dollars.
The government don't make not nan damn penny. All the money that goes into the treasury comes from the private sector. It always has and always will.
No, it does
That's what pays the government workers.
Please.
Without the private sector, there won't be no damn government workers that get paid a good salary.
Without the taxpayer, none of this will be happening. And Elon Musk probably pays less taxes than you do, too, sweet.
No, Lincoln, see, that's a myth. That's a myth, Lincoln. The top 1% pay 40% of all federal taxes.
No.
The top 10% pay 73% of all taxes. Come on, dude. You keep poo-pooing on the rich, and most of the rich in this country are freaking liberals anyway.
Elon Musk is not a liberal. He'll be the first trillionaire.
You didn't talk about him when he was a liberal.
Because he was doing the right thing.
No, it won't know about that. Lincoln, there are more rich liberals in this country far than they are conservative.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It ain't even close, dude. You couldn't name 10 conservative billionaires if you tried right now.
I can't think of any, but I
20 liberals.
I can find you
Bill Gates and
10
Buffett and so on and so
anytime. I can find you 10 in 5 minutes. I can find you 10.
Do it. Give me 2 right now.
2 rich Republicans? Billionaire Republicans?
Conservatives, yes.
Oh, man, it's probably tens of hundreds out there.
See how you stalling? You can't name 2, dude.
I can't name 2 off my head.
Well, the one is running for governor of Ohio, and he going to win.
Ramaswamy, he's a billionaire.
Yep.
Okay.
He gonna beat the pants off her.
That's one. I forgot about him. He's one. And he probably got rich while he was up there with Doge firing all those
rich off some other stuff, dude.
Federal people.
He got rich off some other stuff.
But anyway, I hope he does not win the governorship of Ohio.
Well, I don't want that crazy-ass woman to know. You got to be kidding.
Oh,
she's a freaking nut job.
I'll take Amy Acton over Ramaswamy any day. Oh, my God.
She's a liberal nut job.
Please.
Hey, Link, that's all I have. But we'll check out the game and go San Antonio.
What about the Cook brothers?
Well, you know, they've been going back and forth. They've been kind of pissed off at the GOP. So I don't know what they used to be on the conservative side, but they've been kind of leaning liberal here lately, though.
What was Carl Linder a billionaire?
Carl Linder was a billionaire. He was conservative.
No, yep, there you go. I tell you, if I had time, I could run down the list
somebody
of a whole
feeding
lot
you the
of
damn information right now, dude. You ain't coming off the top of your freaking head.
I'm thinking. I'm having a chance to think. Nobody put anything about those names up on YouTube. Terrence Howard didn't tell me. He's over there on the phone. So.
All right.
I just need time to think.
You can name more billionaire liberals than you can conservatives.
No, you
can't.
No, I can't.
Old bro, Ted Turner, who just died. You can just go down the list. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. You can just go down the list. Bezos. You can just go down the list.
Well, who's causing more damage? Are the liberal billionaires or the conservative billionaires? Who's causing more damage?
In what way, Clarence?
Clarence?
Not Clarence. In what way? What are you saying? What kind of damage are you referring to?
Only the ones that's kissing Trump's butt, they're benefiting from Donald Trump. They're getting all of these contracts.
So it's just all conservative, just getting the contracts. So when Nancy Pelosi and all of them, and Maxine Waters and all them poor ass people came to D.C., all of a sudden they became rich overnight. You don't talk about that kind of stuff.
Well, hold on. I asked you who's doing the most damage right now to this country.
Nancy Pelosi. All those crazy liberals.
Maxine Waters didn't become rich. Hold on. Maxine Waters didn't become rich overnight. I mean,
she for the damn government. Who all of a sudden become millionaires overnight? Even Greg Lansman talked about how they get inside trading information, become rich over freaking night.
Yeah, and
they've been doing.
And Republicans are probably the main culprits of it. Republicans are the main culprits.
Well, Greg Lansman doesn't think so.
Yes, he does.
He didn't think so.
Yeah, I'm sure his colleagues wouldn't be behind him going for this, pushing this bill to exclude them from, those tips from some of these companies. So I don't know.
Well, Lee, we'll never agree, buddy. We'll probably never agree, but that's fine.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right.
10-4, good buddy.
All right, 10-4. And, yeah, it takes me time to think of these Republican billionaires, and one would come to me, the next one would come to me, and then somebody's feeding you that information.
No, I was not feeding Lincoln that information.
But
I mean, I'm just saying, who's causing the most trouble right now for us?
Yeah.
Conservative billionaires or Democrat billionaires? That's all I'm asking.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, we got to take a break.
All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 1230 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new entertainment.
Oh, please, Tim Heidel, because he was supporting your MAGA friends. I don't know why I commented on anything Tim Heidel or White Lion says. I take that back. I didn't comment on you. And then you got your little buddy twin riding your coattails. Bezos is going to be the next trillionaire. What did he say about Glenn? One of the all-time great callers on the Lincoln Ware Show. Glenn is in the Lincoln Ware Show Hall of Fame. Yeah. There's only a few people in the Hall of Fame. Sister Frances and Glenn. I can't think of anybody else deserving to be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe Mother Martha. Put her in there, too. Mother Martha, Glenn, and Sister Frances. Jerica says, not his coattail that he's riding. Oh, maybe it's his jock. Get a little more up close and personal. Yeah, Glenn was great. Man, I tell you. I was just shocked that he would just pass on like that in his sleep. I was just shocked. Sensible Don was a Republican. He even worked for the Republicans for a while over there down the dial. You mean December, Mary Myers. You mean December. Yeah, he could get nominated to the Lincoln Ware Hall of Fame and Jimmy the Vet. .30 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, Lincoln Ware with you. And I was just thinking, if I had a Lincoln Ware Show Hall of Fame, I guess 3 people I would have in there already. And that would be Glenn, Sister Frances, and Mother Martha. They would be in the Lincoln Ware Show Hall of Fame already. I may start a Hall of Fame. Yeah. I'm going to start a Lincoln Ware Show Hall of Fame. Yeah. It won't be like the Black Music Walk of Fame, but the Lincoln Ware Show Hall of Fame. And I'm sure I'll have plenty of people recommending people to get in, just like they do on the Black Music Walk of Fame. Even Elijah recommended himself get a star. He wanted a star on the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame.
Would it be all right if I got done like a woman got done?
What is the criteria to be on the Lincoln Ware Hall of Fame? What's the criteria?
I'd have to figure that out. But somebody that everybody loved to hear, and when I go out somewhere, people would mention their name. You know what I mean? They would mention their name. And it wouldn't be in a negative way. Now, there's some people, they mention their name in a negative way everywhere I go. Yeah, and we probably know who those people are. But I don't know, I have to come up with the criteria for being in the Lincoln Ware Show Hall of Fame. Because we've had some great callers over the years. Zakia, people like that. And the Republicans hated Glenn. It was his life mission to destroy the Republicans. All right. R.A., how are you?
Hey, Brother Lincoln, how you doing today?
Pretty good. What's up?
Hey, that 60-minute thing, you talking about changing?
Yeah.
Why don't they change it to 30-30? They got 20-20.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
30-30 is 1 hour.
Yeah, they could do that.
That's 60 minutes, 30-30.
That's a good name, yeah. I think NBC or somebody, ABC maybe, I think ABC's been intimidated by the Trump administration.
Oh, man, he's terrible.
And,
he's terrible.
so I don't know. I think that some network should pick up 60 Minutes because it's going to be the ratings are going to plummet. I got a feeling this coming fall when we see the new 60
too,
Minutes.
That's my club. The idea 30-30.
All right.
You got 20-20.
I'll pass it along to the networks.
Hey, Lincoln, stay blessed, brother. You're sounding good.
Hey, thanks for your call. Appreciate it, R.A. That's R.A. says call it 30-30 instead of 60 Minutes. DJ Key.
Hey, thanks for your Hello?
Yes, DJ Key. What's up?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, man. I was listening to the radio while driving.
Yes.
Hey, listen, I heard the comment of the gentleman in regards to businesses and taxes and how much they pay. And who was that one billionaire? Buffett, was it? Who come out and spoke that he was, he paid less taxes than the secretary.
Oh, that was Buffett, Warren Buffett.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I remember a few years ago, I talked about, and I went down a list of the billionaire companies like Amazon and all those. I went down the list of how much they made a year and how less they paid in taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Their taxes was in the thousands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for him to say they pay for, some people throw stuff out there, but I'm saying what I saw as fact.
Mm-hmm.
And Koch brothers. Now the Koch brothers, they give money to the Democrats and Republicans because whoever wins, they want to have control.
Right, and that's how
what they've always done.
Carl Linder was. He was the same way. He'd give to Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah, and when it comes down to business, they act like businesses are successful for just being business. Business is only successful because of the people that do the work.
Mm-hmm.
If there was no workers for the business wouldn't exist.
Yep.
So it's like a hand in hand. It's like a 50-50 deal. It's just that the business, what they make off of their product and then how less they have to give is different than the workers who, although a salary, but their taxes are so high.
Yeah.
So they basically, what they're making, a big dent is putting that because of the taxes they have to make, they have to pay because the business don't pay enough,
Yeah.
Just like here in Cincinnati. Every time, they talk about our taxes going up, you don't hear them talking about taxes going up on the business. You hear about the homeowners, but they don't put the taxes up on business.
Yep.
Hey, Duke going to raise, they talking about going up 38% on customers, but they're not going to go up 38% on business. Water company do the same thing. They go up on the customers, homeowners, people in that regard. They go up on them so they can make up for the money that they're not getting from, the business.
All right. I hear you. DJ
Take
Key,
care, man.
thanks for your call. He's right on point. Yeah, right on point. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln, we're with you. Twin, what's on that feeble mind of yours?
Well, I can't be in the Hall of Fame. You got your nephew, well.
Yeah, right.
I'm a Call of the Year, Turkey of the Year, 4-time ticket winner. Come on, player. How you going to leave your nephew out?
Yeah.
You forgot Dr. Owens, though.
Dr. Odell Owens, yeah, he could be put in there, too. He was a regular guest, and people love him. People love him.
Though, man. I should be up in there, too, man.
Yeah, right.
We'll
let you be on the Hall of Fame down the dial. They speak your language. They speak your language down there.
I tried to call in there one day when they was pushing that narrative about Cincinnati not safe and all that crazy stuff. I couldn't get in, though.
Okay.
I don't show no favoritism or whatever. It is what it is. You're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not either a Democrat nor I'm a Republican, so I don't know why you keep on saying MAGA and everything.
I'm still thinking about walking from the Mohawk area down Vine Street all the way to downtown at 2:30 in the morning. I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah, what you scared of? Just have your pole with
I'm not right. I'm not afraid of anything. You're right.
No, just have if you feel like that, just have your pole with you. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. God got control of your, hiring date and your expiration, born date and your expiration date. So fear no man but God, man. You a soldier or whatever, a radio guy in the Navy.
Marines. Don't get it twisted. Marines.
whatever you did, you was a radio guy, so you didn't talk your way out of it or run.
That's not the only thing I did. I had other jobs, too.
Okay, I know you can run still. You got a little tink left up in you.
Well, after that knee replacement, I don't have much left in me.
Hey, man, couple of shots, you'll be all right. Man, I listened to the sisters the other day, man. And the only thing I got more, took somebody serious was Sister V. Mm-hmm. That's the only one, because they was talking, then they come, oh, well, it's Trump. How is Trump fault what's happening in Cincinnati? See, man, y'all can't never talk straight. Y'all got to use that as a scapegoat. And how can you go inform somebody about that, Lincoln? That's my thing. Like I said, I'm not a Democrat, no, I'm a Republican, because it's crazy how these people out here, the Democrats, trying to influence people and impress the mindset that, hey, it's Trump's fault, and we go back to Jim Crow and all that. No, you can't get no young folks like that, man. They go look at you like you crazy. That's why the young folks don't respect y'all.
So what we supposed to say to the young folks then? You tell us.
Hey,
what?
Man, this how you talk to them like they street lingo. Yeah. You approach them like that. You don't approach them like, well, we got that crazy man in there, Trump. They probably don't even know who it is. They know Obama, because you know how they know Obama?
How do they know?
They had the young thugs, Chief Keef and all them, came out and did the, campaigning and all that. That's how Obama won with the youngest. That's that. Then they won because, hey, he the first black president. Yeah, we on board. But after they saw they weren't getting none after his second term and Biden and all that, they said, hell with this. Ain't nobody go vote no more, and it's sad, man.
It is
Y'all
sad.
Got to come with a solution and strategy.
I mean,
y'all hurt, man.
Those young folks should feel it themselves. They probably drive. They're paying more for gas. Everything is going up.
We've been through the struggle with gas, and all this ain't nothing new, man. Why y'all act like this something new? Because he in office. Y'all, everything's got to be about race, man. It ain't nothing about race,
and
man.
A lot of times it comes down to that.
We the racism present to our own time. So dismiss me with that racist stuff, man. I ain't never heard this. Y'all back and forth.
Somebody, one of these days, you're going to be stocking some groceries at Kroger, and somebody going to walk down and call you the N-word.
And you need to tell your people, quit asking my coworkers, is that twin? That's sick, man. I say, man, he's sending these blooms at me. Man, I looked at I said, who is that? I said, that's her right there. That's him. They was like, yeah. I said, okay. So I got, word, and I looked over the Banosphere and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. Man, tell your people quit doing that. Hey. I mean, I run to a lot of nice people. They like, oh, I know their voice. And they laugh at me. I say, man, I just have fun, man. I'm not with that politics, man. That's one thing I'm not.
I can't stop
I like
people.
Having fun.
I can't stop people from asking other people, is that you?
Oh, yes, you can, because you probably send a hit out on them. Who knows? You Lincoln
West. Oh, please.
You know I got a joke. But, yeah, dog. Real talk, man. Inform people in the right mind. Just don't approach nobody and say, oh, Trump this, Trump. Man, no, that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool at all.
So you just say, come up to, hey, man, what's happening, man? I want you to vote, man.
It's a lot of people say that, man. Hey, man, you see that other day, though, Link, the way that police in Carolina beat that lady?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Man, he beat her like, man, I don't know. So, Link,
right
what
to
is
the
this?
face. I mean, he was all those punches hit her in the face. I mean, he was tearing her up. Yeah.
Lincoln, what is this, man? So we had it. They say it's a gum problem. Well, it's a knife problem now.
What do you mean? Oh, it looks like it. It looks like people are starting to stab people.
Grabbing, strangulation, no, man. That monkey bad, man. Forgive me, Lord. It's got to be something, man. That monkey got to be bad to make you do that.
I got to go, twin.
Run for the border.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. All right, we got to take a break. Now, you can start lining up for the last 15 minutes of the show. Terrence Howard, he's going to be doing it by himself, so the phones need to be busy so that he can just go through the calls without needing any help in here. I got to leave. I got to go over to the Hard Rock Casino for the announcement of the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. And that's at 1 o'clock, so I got to leave here a little early, and Terrence is going to hold it down. So line up now, and this won't even cost you a day. I'm not going to consider this a day that you call. So you can call now and you can call tomorrow. Terrence will remember who it is. So, all right, Terrence, we're going to take a break. And 513-749-1230. Load them up for the real Terrence Howard on 1230 The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoop sent to your phone? From exclusive contests and cash giveaways to breaking news and can't miss events, we're keeping you connected all day long. Join the 1230 The Buzz text club right now by texting BUZZ to 23845. Get instant updates on local news, community events, special guests, hot topics, and chances to win prizes before anyone else. If it's happening in the city, you'll hear it from The Buzz first. Cash, contests, conversations, and community, all in the palm of your hand. Text BUZZ to 23845 and stay connected with the station bringing you real talk and real voices every single day. 1230 The Buzz, your talk station. Looking for your next career opportunity? Come to the Cincinnati Works Career and Resource Fair Thursday, June 4th at Washington Park from 11 till 3 p.m. Connect with over 35 local employers and resource providers dedicated to eliminating barriers to employment. No matter your background or experience, there's a place for you. It's a day of possibilities, Thursday, June 4th from 11 till 3 p.m. at Washington Park with local DJs and giveaways every half hour. The Cincinnati Works Career and Resource Fair, where everyone finds their path to success.
Upscale Events First Friday is here again, proudly announcing a new collaboration with Black Politico 101, uniting to amplify impact, leadership, and excellence in the Black community. Come relax in a nurturing, supportive environment, and if you're up for the election, come out and get the word out about your upcoming race at the Willow Event Center, 7881 Coleraine Avenue, starting at 6 p.m. this first Friday. Come network with your constituents and beyond.
Do you have trouble getting to work every day? What do you do if there's no bus stop nearby and you don't have a ride? OKI's Van Pool program can help. If you're struggling to get to work, talk to your employer about OKI's Van Pool program, which gives you and your coworkers a van to carpool to work. There's also an $800 a month stipend to pay for the van. Then riders pay the rest. Go to rideshare.oki.org for more information to get started on your workplace van pool. Go to rideshare.oki.org.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 miles of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said,
if it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. Don't forget tomorrow, I think they'll be in at 11 or 12. I got to check the schedule. But the Queens of Local 12, yes, they will be here and looking good. All of them, let me tell you. Let's see, we've got Aaliyah Hodges. We've got We've got Sydney Hawkins, and we've got Morella coming in. And they'll all be here. They'll all be right here to talk to you. Tell you about what's happening in the newsroom. I don't know what they're going to talk about. Whatever. They can talk about whatever. Yes, Morella Porter will be here also. Morella Porter, Aaliyah Hodges, and Sydney Hawkins. Sydney, I think she's from right up in Dayton, I believe. So you might recognize her, Dayton folks on YouTube. You might recognize Sydney Hawkins. Straight out of Dayton. I think she's from Dayton. All right, folks, line up and take Terrence Howard through the next few minutes at 513-749-1230. And
so here's what I'm going to talk about. So Adrien Broner, okay, he's been going through some things. I didn't know he's going through some financial issues. I got a clip of him talking about it, and very interesting story what he had to say. And also the judge that was caught having sex with the officer in the judge's chamber. There's been an update on that. They're going to investigate that. We can talk about that.
But Adrien Broner, you know, this guy, he just didn't know how to handle being rich. He was flushing $20 bills down the toilet. I remember the video of him flushing those $20 bills down the toilet. And I said, one day he's going to wish he could go down that toilet and get those $20 bills out.
Well, apparently it really got bad for him at one time. And, you know, it's funny. I think he's, 40 years old? He looks like he's 60.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I'm not. And I'm not trying to make fun of him, but I don't know if it's the stress that got to him, life, but he really looks bad. Also, Vivek Ramaswamy, he's taking some heat. He said some things about black mothers, saying that a black baby has a better survival chance in the streets of, in the inner city of Chicago streets
than they have in the
womb.
Oh, boy.
So we're going to talk about that and some other things. So
all right.
Yeah.
They're calling up. They're lining up for you, Terrence Howard. And I'm going to take a break and get out of here. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 on 1230, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
This is Tavis Smiley.
Join him every weekday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. for impactful interviews, bold discussions, and the perspectives you won't hear anywhere else.
The Tavis Smiley Show.
Weeknights, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
1230, The Buzz.
Cincinnati Public Schools is here for kids. CPS turns big dreams into bright futures. Set your student up for success by enrolling in a CPS kindergarten for the 2026-27 school year. Learn more about the diverse options for your family at cps-k12.org. Give your child a gold medal start. Enroll in one of CPS's high-quality, gold medal-rated preschools. Choose from one of our half or full-day options at 39 convenient locations across Cincinnati. Learn more at cps-k12.org/preschool. CPS offers more opportunity, more programs, more stability, more support. CPS students have access to college and career pathways that provide real-world experiences, college credit, and industry credentials so they graduate prepared for what's next. Plus, CPS students benefit from strong community partnerships, competitive athletics, and arts. Enroll today for the 2026-27 school year. Go to cps-k12.org/enroll to get started. Cincinnati Public Schools. We are here for kids.
Hey Reds fans, Barry Larkin here, proud Red and Hall of Famer. I've been in moments where one call changed everything. Safe, out, strike three. In baseball, the call can decide the game. In life, sometimes a call can mean everything. For one family, it can provide an opportunity for legacy. For another, it can bring hope, the chance for more time, more memories, more life. Organ, tissue, and eye donation happens only in rare medical circumstances, but understanding it helps families make informed decisions with clarity and compassion. That's why I stand with Network for Hope. I am a voice of hope. Hope is on the line. To learn more and register, go to networkforhope.org. Will you answer the call?
This Juneteenth, please join me, Lincoln Ware, as I broadcast live from the Urban League headquarters, 3458 Reading Road from 10 till 1 on Friday, June 19th for their 5th annual Juneteenth celebration. There will be free food, activities for the kids, information, and resources about job preparedness, financial empowerment, and entrepreneurship, plus a chance to win tickets to the Cincinnati Music Festival. Don't miss this exciting community event. Come out and see me at the Urban League Juneteenth celebration, Friday, June 19th from 10 to 1 at the Urban League, 3458 Reading Road.
Council on Aging is celebrating 55 years of service to older adults, people with disabilities, and caregivers in our community. When you need help for yourself or an older loved one, contact Council on Aging for unbiased advice, information, and connection to community resources. Details at 513-721-1025 or online at help4seniors.org. That's help4seniors.org.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 AM The Buzz, your talk station.
.30, The Buzz of Cincinnati. Your talk station. It's the Lincoln Ware Show. Terrence Howard in for Lincoln Ware. Lincoln had to leave a little early today, so at 12:45. But listen, I'm here for you. 513-749-1230. Of course, you know the Reverend Al Sharpton. He'll be coming up at 1 p.m. with Keeping It Real with the Reverend Al Sharpton. So before we went to break and before Lincoln left, I wanted to talk about Adrien Broner. He's been trending on social media, and I didn't know he was going through what he was going through financially, and he had a lot of issues going on financially. I didn't know that. A lot of folks were wondering what happened to him, including myself. He was recently on the No Jumper podcast, and I got a short clip of the interview, and here's him discussing what happened to him and how his life is going currently.
So, all right, man, a lot of the clips going around, like, I guess you going around telling me that you weren't broke and shit, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of rappers, and there's like old videos of like all the rappers you used to be around and people that you used to be associated with.
Yeah, I'm broke as fuck, man.
All right, first of all, how did you go broke?
Man, it happens, bro. And then when I really can't even get into. It was me for real.
Yeah.
Of course, it was probably me, but then again, when I look at it, it was like, nah, it wasn't me. But it was mostly me. And then the lawsuits, and then I was just doing a lot of shit, bro.
What were you spending the most of your money on, though? What would you say? Or the craziest investments or craziest shit you bought?
I used to do dumb shit, bro. I go to a jewelry store, see another nigga wife in there. She'll be looking at a watch. She don't even know I see her looking at the watch. And I go behind her back and buy the watch. I was doing shit like that.
Oh, yeah, so you was cashing out.
About 80,000.
Damn. So what's the most...
And you would never see her again?
Huh?
You would just never see her again?
I end up fucking her.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking that's got to be the goal there, right?
But I didn't intend to. I end up fucking her like some time after.
Wow.
But
she owed you, realistically.
Yeah.
I felt like she owed me something.
For sure, $85,000 worth.
Yeah.
Probably more than a little pussy.
Hey, but then,
that's a different level of tricking, though. Like $85,000 on a chick you never met. Like you come like that, that's crazy.
Yeah. But
how many times you think you did something like that, though?
A few times.
Damn, all right, so you was fucking off money.
Yeah, I ain't give a fuck about no money, bro. That shit's coming down a dozen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be tripping, though.
And you say lawsuits. When you say that, how much you think you spent like on lawsuits and lawyers altogether if you had to add it up?
Can't, bro. A lot, bro.
Like multi-millions?
Yeah, a lot.
Damn, they just start coming for you as soon as you got it, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a strong desire to get into shape outside of just the boxing thing? Like, does it feel worse just walking around, living life, having a little bit more weight on you?
It actually feel better, man.
Really?
All right, but back to the broke situation, though. Like, what made you, because a lot of people be having too much pride even be hitting the internet with that
I'm not broke no more, bro.
I know you ain't broke no more, but before a month ago,
bro, we're not broke
big
no more.
rack case coming in.
We're not broke no more, bro.
All right, for sure.
If you see a 20, if you see a 20 in here, I'm pussy. And we ain't broke no more, bro.
Yeah.
We not, bro.
But did the streaming thing save you from being broke, you feel like? Did the streaming thing and like meeting Dean and everything, did that kind of take you back to having money?
No, it saved me from going back to jail.
What were you going to do to go to jail? Go crash something? You were going to go rob somebody?
I mean, I gotta go for what I know. That's all I know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I know.
But it was that serious though?
Hell yeah.
Word. When did it get that serious? For real.
When I woke up and I couldn't go buy nothing to eat. Then
like dead ass couldn't buy nothing to eat?
Dead ass couldn't buy nothing to eat. So what I did, I had to use my smarts. I'm like, look, bro, I still got my name. I can still get a free haircut. So I'm gonna look good. If I go here, I can get a free fit. Now I gotta use what I got that God gave me to get what I get. So I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't gonna fuck with her. I can fuck with them though. Then I start fucking with these two girls, and then, I was fucking with them for a minute, and then I started living with them because I ain't had nowhere to stay either. So I just started living with them, and then they fell out, so I started messing with the one whose house it was. I wasn't using them because I really cared about them, but it was like, are these girls that I would have been messing with if I was still rich?
You're still up.
You know what I'm saying? But after meeting her, you know what I'm saying? Like I did like fall in love with her and have a lot of love with her and respect for her, and to the fact to where it's like, once I get back rich again, I don't give a f- if she got it, whatever. I'm coming back and I'm gonna take care of her and I'm gonna bless her because she didn't have to bring me in her household. She got two kids. You know what I'm saying? She'd let me drive her Lexus truck. You know what I'm saying? And like, I had the green light. She was really there for me.
And you genuinely didn't have no place to stay at all?
Yeah, I mean, I could always go to my mom's house, but...
But then, so like, that's crazy for me to hear you say, because like, I remember watching you in your prom.
Yeah.
I remember you bringing out, I think you brought Dirk out. You was going out 6ix9ine song. You had Young Thug, Rich Homie. So like, all these people used to be hanging around.
Nobody reached out.
All right, that was Adrien Broner. Shout out to the No Jumper podcast. You can check them out on YouTube as well. 513-749-1230. I live in the city with this guy, and I just never heard that he was going through all of these things. But if you want to comment on that, you can call me at 513-749-1230. But because I can't screen your calls while I'm on air, so if you call in and you suddenly hear my voice, that means I put you on hold, okay? But also, I got another clip, and Ron Dula, I'll get to you in just a second. I got another clip. Vivek Ramaswamy, he's the Republican candidate for Ohio governor, and he's been making waves on social media as well, getting some backlash for a comment that he recently made. Check this out.
One of the points that came out of my dialogue with her was that actually a black baby is probably safer in the inner city of Chicago, than in the womb of his own black mother. And I think that that's actually a problem, and it's directly the product of what Margaret Sanger envisioned.
All right, that was Vivek Ramaswamy. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree? Would love to hear from you. 513-749-1230. Let's go and check in with Ron Dula. Ron Dula, good afternoon. How you doing?
Excuse me. You know who Margaret Sanger was, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it was all about perception and perspective as to what he was saying, and he didn't say anything that wasn't true. And I just wanted to say, with that Elon Musk and all that other stuff, if you got a 401k, then you automatically tied up. in Elon Musk. You automatically signed up in Tesla and SpaceX. Now, the electric cars that people are driving right now, that technology he gave to the automotive industry. He gave that to them free. And the journalists over there in Iran and the journalists over there in Lebanon and all that and Gaza and all that stuff, they use Starlink to communicate because their media is blacked out.
What's your point? What is your point in that?
I'm sorry?
What is your point? What is the point you're trying to make, though?
The point is, we use Elon. We need Elon Musk, and we need him to be as productive and innovative as he can. Elon Musk is he's responsible for putting forth the Iron Dome in the United States. So, I mean, come on.
Are you saying that
y'all complaining about some old dumb stuff, and we not getting anywhere? And
okay, Rondula, I got like 30 seconds left. So what you're saying is we shouldn't complain about Elon Musk becoming a trillionaire, right? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Okay. Well, I got you. Listen, call in tomorrow if you want to. All right. I appreciate your call. All right, take care. All right, that was Rondula. So we had to kind of wrap it up. I do appreciate his call, and I appreciate his thoughts as well. And I appreciate you for listening. Someone is calling in. Listen, we're about to wrap it up. I read somewhere on the chat, on the YouTube chat, where Terrence, he's going to talk to the end of the show. Don't call in. Don't discourage people from calling in. I want to hear from you. I can't talk the whole time because this is for you. This is for your voice, not just mine. I'm putting the topics out there. Lincoln's putting the topics out there so you can call in. But like I said, I really appreciate you hanging with me these last 15 minutes. Lincoln Ware returns tomorrow at 10. I'll be here behind the glass at 10 as well. The Reverend Al Sharpton, he's coming up next with Keeping It Real with Reverend Al Sharpton. And until tomorrow, take care of yourself and your loved ones. And we will be here tomorrow at 10. Peace. I'm out.
AM WDBZ Cincinnati, an Urban One station.
Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com.
We are 1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
Incorporated, our affiliates, our subsidiaries, or our advertisers.
Sharpton, keeping it real.
All righty, folks. Let's see here. It's been a while since I've talk to you on the after show here. Let's see what's going on. A lot of folks are responding to Rondula. Let's see. Yeah, Lincoln is, he left at 1:45. Yeah, I had to finish the show out, Chad. This is Chad. He's talking to me, asking if Lincoln left. Yeah, I'm on the whatchamacallit. No, you're good. You're good. We're off the air now, so I can talk. So it's all good. All right. Yep. So anyway, thank you for filling in for Lincoln. Well, my pleasure. Who else can fill in for him on the short notice? I appreciate it. 1 o'clock, Wyatt, let's go. Okay, well. Tell Wyatt I said what's up. We know he was talking about abortions. If you don't want an abortion, don't have one. Yeah, but that should be the mother's choice, though, I believe. And as far as have a good day. Have a good day to you. Let's see. What, Terrence going to hang around? Yeah, just for a little bit, but I got to leave in a little bit, so. Thank you for filling in for Lincoln. Thank you for listening. will you be on tomorrow? I'll be here behind the glass tomorrow. Lincoln will be on the air, on the mic. Terrence, I enjoyed you, even though it was just 15 minutes. Listen, I can do a lot of things in 15 minutes. I'm just joking. My friend Elaine Patterson. Hey. I appreciate you too, Elaine. Let's see. Twin. Terrence Howard, you're doing a great job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. I was saying, don't make what he say. All righty. So anyway, I'm not going to be on here too long, but I just want to really just say thank you for sticking around and hanging around, and I really appreciate it. It's pretty tough to be behind the mic and talk the whole time, especially when you're an introvert like me. I don't do a lot of talking, so. But I really appreciate you, and we shall return tomorrow at 10. And I got to figure out, with the music that we're playing, I got to figure out how I can at least create some instrumental beds with real music without getting struck down by YouTube. But we'll figure it out, all right? But until tomorrow, I hope you enjoy the rest of your... Why do you act so scary, Terrence? What the hell does that mean? Clarence Howard, are you going to turn Lincoln's pervert conversation into a soundbite? I don't know, Brent. Well, you know me, Brent. You know me. I might come up with something. Terrence, you're great. Well, thank you, Elaine. I always appreciate you, Elaine. You know, I always smile when you call in. You make my day, so I appreciate you. Let's see. Who? You're the man, Clarence. White Line, I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate you too. Terrence, you're the best. Thank you. Great job, Terrence. Thank you. Great show as always. Lincoln, well, yeah, Lincoln does a great show. All righty. Take care, man. I really appreciate y'all. And have a great rest of your day.